And what's good, everybody? Welcome back here once again to Behind the Arc Basketball as we're back live. We'll be covering play-by-play tonight. Hopefully, what should be a good one here. Going down with the NBA, you guys know who I'm rooting for out in this one. It's the Celtics versus the Sixers going down. Both of these teams at the top of the Eastern Conference. Should be a great battle here tonight between these two teams. So let's see who we got out on the stream here as we welcome you guys back out to the channel. Raven, glad to have you on the stream here. No problem. Hope everything's going well, and Raven will try to be back for the game here. Hope everything is going well and sending my thoughts out to you. Vegas here, Warren part of the membership starting yesterday there. Glad to have you, bud, once again back out onto the stream. Hunter, welcome in. He's going to take the Celtics for the dub here. We got Big Ben as well as LA going out for the season this one. Bradley behind the arc fan. Hey. Hopefully a very good matchup indeed going down tonight between these two teams. Celtics first in the Eastern Conference now 8-4, and with a loss to by Milwaukee against the Nets on Monday. So that's what put the Celtics back in first place in the Eastern Conference. But of course, looking to bounce back as they're going to be without Jason Tatum once again tonight. The goal though is to get Tatum back for Friday, and things are trending up in that direction. It looks like. According to the Celtics Twitter page right here, 1 hour ago is posted, Brad Stevens confirms that Jason Tatum is out of the health and safety protocols. So that is huge there for the Celtics. And now the team is ramping up his workload for Jason Tatum to return back to action. So big news there. Robert Williams, he'll be likely limited tonight to about 10 to 15 minutes or so in this game for him. But no Tatum tonight here still. But still, we should have a great matchup between these two teams. Bradley going to take the Sixers 114-106. Joel Embiid back for the Sixers, and they're looking good when he's played 9-2 on the court, 0-3 without Embiid this season. Yes, Taco's playing this one. Yeah, I heard about that today. Phillip Rivers retired. So, Phillip Rivers, great career, and sending my best wishes out to him towards his retirement as he retired today from the NFL. Yeah, Rivers, Breeze. We see a lot of these great quarterbacks from the 2000s when they first started. The class of the early 2000s. Jake, welcome to the stream here. He's going Philly out on this one. Welcome on board, man. Celtics is trying to bounce back in this game. Last game, that was just rough on Sunday. Lost by 30 against the Knicks. Out of all teams, 105-75. Just terrible performance. Shot the ball 7 for 46 from three-point range. Yeah, that ain't going to get it done in this type of game tonight. 18 for 29 at the free throw line and only 30% from the floor. That was it. Jaylen Brown carried. He had 25 points. Marcus Smart was the number 2 scorer in the last one. He only scored 10. So they're going to need players to go off in this one. Kemba Walker's first game back. Shot the ball 3 for 13. A lot of rust to start there in his first game back for his return for Kemba Walker. We'll see what he has today. So I'm wearing the Kemba jersey right here today. Got the Tatum jersey behind me in spirit for this one. Jason Tatum out for this game, but trending in the right direction to play on Friday. What's good, Armando? Welcome to the stream, bud. For the Sixers, 7-1 at home. Going to be a tough task for the Celtics tonight in this one regarding what Philadelphia could do at home this season. 9-5, tied for second in the East with the Bucks. And last game they lost against the Grizzlies 106-104 without, though, Joel Embiid. And Joel Embiid will be back for this game. Never mind what they did on the boards in the last game against Memphis, as they just crushed them in the rebounding category. Dwight Howard had 18 rebounds, Ben Simmons had 16. And Tobias Harris scored 21 points. Shake Milton had 28 points off the bench. Picked him up for my fantasy basketball team, and he has been delivering as of late. Last 3 games averaging over 27 points per game. Providence looking good, 4-0 against Creighton. Hopefully they'll be able to keep on rolling. I know Rhode Island looking good right now. So big night for New England sports. UMass was supposed to take on St. Louis, but that game got canceled. But either way, big night for New England sports. URI up against Duquesne at the half, 44-41. We'll keep you guys posted, NBA and college scores throughout tonight. Man, Providence, 7-0. Jimmy Nichols Jr., 3-point shot. I'm just going to take a look here and see if Marcus Zagorowski's playing for Creighton. He is. So Marcus Zagorowski, last game, 3 weeks ago when Creighton took on Providence, he knocked down I think 6 3-point shots in that game. Creighton beat Providence by 2. It was at Providence. And a great start by the Friars. 9-2 they lead it now, 2 minutes through. And Nate Watson, he's got 6 out of the 9. David Duke, their best player, is yet to even score on the board. What's good, Bill? Welcome to the stream here. He's going for Providence on a 3-game losing streak. I don't picture that they're gonna make it 4. They get the biggest week out of anybody in college hoops. So I think that they have a great chance to at least steal one. And I think that would be against Creighton. Never mind on Saturday, they have another chance against Villanova, which looks pretty good too. Villanova won by 2 yesterday against Seton Hall. But that's looking good right now. Great start for Providence, up 11-2 now against Creighton. And he's taking the Celtics as well, +4. Which, my prediction, I'm going to take the Celtics in this one for this game. Close game, 115-111. Yeah, Clemson, Georgia Tech starting up right now. North Carolina, Wake Forest, that game's tied at 5-5. Georgia leads Kentucky already, 5-0 Georgia. And Kentucky was the favorite on the line for that one, too. Other college basketball games going on currently for tonight. Wow, VCU crushing St. Bonaventure out of their building, 40-25. Watch out for 15-0 Winthrop. If you guys didn't know, Winthrop sneakily is 15-0, and they won today on the road at Presbyterian, 78-66. So yeah, we could possibly see heading to the NCAA tournament, not just Gonzaga that's undefeated. We could see possibly like another team, possibly even like 2 teams, maybe 3 teams undefeated going to the NCAA tournament, because Winthrop is 15-0, Siena is undefeated, and they are way out in front compared to anybody else in their conference. And then Baylor's still undefeated, but they got a very difficult conference though. So I feel like Gonzaga has a great chance to go undefeated to March Madness, but also there could be another team, and that could be Winthrop at 15-0, and they've already breezed through 12 conference games. Also Drake as well. Drake's on a pause. They're supposed to come back at 13-0, but not a whole lot to talk about. Winthrop 15-0 though, and they don't have many games left. I think they end conference play like in around a month, so they end early. I think it's around February 22nd. Yeah, Providence looking good up against Creighton by a good amount so far. Warren, welcome on the stream here. Dude Durham, welcome on the channel, man. If you guys are new out here, I cover play-by-play basketball. Spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. VCU looking good in college hoops up against St. Bonaventure, 40-25. We got 3 games tipping off this hour, 7 o'clock time slot. This game will tip off in about 8 minutes. Celtics Sixers. Mavericks take on the Pacers as well. Nets take on the Cavs, so I'll update you guys with that score. Brooklyn Nets coming in 11-point favorites on the road at Cleveland tonight for that game. Starting 5 for this matchup looks like this for the Celtics. Kemba Walker, he is back. Second game that he is playing back. He played back on Sunday against the Knicks. Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Grant Williams, Tristan Thompson, the starting 5 for the Celtics. Jason Tatum is out of this game once again due to COVID safety protocols, but he is trending in the upwards direction to be playing on Friday. It appears that he has a pretty good chance to play on Friday. For Philadelphia here, starting 5 looks like this. Ben Simmons, Danny Green, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, he is back as well. And also, they got the rookie from Kentucky as well in the lineup here. Tyrese Maxey has been something really special. That he is in the starting 5 today. Late scratch in this one for Philadelphia, that would be Seth Curry. He has been a late addition to the injury report for this game. And these are the players that's out for the Celtics. Jason Tatum, Carson Edwards also out, same as Romeo Langford. For Philly, that is Mike Scott, Vincent Poirier, former Celtic that played last year, now for Philly, and also Seth Curry, late addition there for Seth to the Philly scratch lineup. What's good, Jose? Welcome to the streamer, man. He's going at the store right now with his mom, then gonna go work with his mom. No problem, bud. Dude Durham put out, he should have bet on Brooklyn to win by 30. He chickened out. Still have him, though, at 15 plus. I'm taking the Celtics out in this one. The only one, Senpai. Even though it's going to be a tough task tonight. Without Tatum, on the road, Philly's really good so far this season at home, too. Yes, Joel Embiid is playing here. And they've looked really good. I think they're 9-2 this year with Joel Embiid. Yeah, Dude Durham puts out, he wants to see Alabama face Gonzaga. He is curious. That looks like an incredible matchup. Alabama's just playing out of their mind. Yesterday destroying LSU. Like, Like when that Duke game started against Pittsburgh, like the score of Duke versus Pitt, it was like 8-2, like very early on in that game, and then I took a look at the Alabama game, and Alabama's already up something crazy, like 24-3. They were up. Pacers or Dallas? I'm gonna take Dallas for that one tonight. So I think Dallas gonna even it out 7-7, and then yeah, I'm definitely gonna take the Brooklyn Nets over Cavs tonight as well. Brooklyn just looking unstoppable here with their 2 games through so far. Yeah, 105-75. Celtics definitely going to bounce back. They were taking a lot of low percentage shots. Jacked up 47 3-point shots. And just, they got to take it to the basket. That's the big key here. No reason why they should be shooting the ball 7 for 46 from the perimeter. Yeah, I agree, Jake puts out. Seth has been great when he's played for the Sixers so far. He's been lights out from the perimeter. I agree. Alabama's looking good. Like, they're going to be tough to take down in the tournament. Russell, welcome to the stream here, bud. He's liking his Jimmy Buckets out here. So we're going to tip this game off in about 4 minutes from now. Hunter feeling that Kemba's going to score 30+. Kemba's my favorite player. That might be a little bit far-fetched, though, because it's only his second game back, but you never know. I feel like this might be like a grinded out type of game tonight too. Celtics going to have to generate a lot more offense from the rest of their supporting cast because it just can't beat Jaylen Brown himself. Jaylen Brown scored 25 in the last game. The number 2 scorer behind him was Smart with only 10. So yeah, taking a look at the line for this one. Sixers, the favorites by 5 points on the line. Over under 220.5 for this game. That's incredible there, Vegas, man. 13-2 Providence. Hopefully they keep on sustaining it. And, is it Baylor, Texas? I saw there in the comments a couple moments ago. That's going to be an awesome game. Hopefully that's on where I'm able to cover it sometime. Yeah, Behind Eric fan puts out here. Baylor versus Texas will be an insane game to call. Oh, totally agree, bud. Hey, enjoy the rest of your night, dude. Durham. Glad to have you on the stream here, brother. And he's going to see if he can find a Brooklyn experiment on someplace. We're also hoping that Jimmy Butler going to score 24 for his matchup. Yeah, Heat taking on the Raptors. That game will tip off around 7:30 Eastern. Vegas got the Celtics by 4 tonight. I think either way, nationally televised game, this should be a tight one with these two teams. That is one thing for sure. If you guys are out here on the stream, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe here, folks. I cover play-by-play basketball action, NBA games, also college hoops here as well on these streams. What's good, Brandy? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing pretty well. Things going pretty well tonight. Big basketball day where I am as far as teams here. I got my Celtics in action. Also got these same 2 teams in action on Friday here as well since they're on ESPN. So we got Celtics versus Philly twice this week. So game 1 today. They also take on each other on Friday, so we'll be covering them on Friday. Tomorrow's stream's going to be Lakers versus Bucks, and that game will be at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, Rhode Island's looking good. Providence is looking good. URI leads Duquesne 52-40. And Providence on a roll so far, up against Creighton. And I was talking about yesterday and the day before how Creighton is really vulnerable. How they won by 2 against UConn and Providence. And yeah, Creighton's in a really difficult spot. 15-4 Providence, 5 minutes through in that first half. Clemson, Georgia Tech. That's a good college basketball game to monitor because I'm not sold on Clemson either. That game's tied up at 15. And, of course, we'll update you guys throughout scores, college and NBA throughout the night. And Wake Forest leading North Carolina 7-5. UNC, they just keep on struggling. Kentucky, though, even worse. Kentucky down against Georgia 6-4. Cavs versus Nets started. It's actually the Cavs on the board first, 6-2. Kyrie, he is back. So Kyrie's got the 2 points so far for Brooklyn. So after missing 7 straight games in a row, Kyrie finally back for the Brooklyn Nets. So now it's Kyrie, KD, and James Harden all together now on the court. through the first 2 minutes and 40 seconds. They're trailing right now. Yep, we're about to start tip-off this game. Wells Fargo Arena. This is at home of the Sixers for this one. Should be a great matchup here. Number 1 in the Eastern Conference, the Celtics with a record of 8-4, taking on the Sixers, tied for second with the Bucks in the Eastern Conference at 9-5. Starting 5 looks like this tonight for the Celtics. Kemba Walker, second game back. Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Grant Williams, Tristan Thompson. Jason Tatum is out for this game once again. Trending in the right direction to play on Friday. And then for the Sixers, starting 5 looks like this tonight for Philly. As Joel Embiid, he is back. Danny Green, Tobias Harris, Ben Simmons, and Tyrese Maxey. That's the starting 5. Vincent Poirier, Vincent Poirier went first to the Thunder, and then he got traded over to the Sixers. I think he was part of that Danny Green deal too. But Vincent Poirier out for this game for Philadelphia. Same as Mike Scott, Jason Tatum, Carson Edwards, Romeo Langford out for this game for the Celtics. Also for Philly, late scratch is Seth Curry. As we're going to get this game tipped off right now at half court. Philly going left to right in the court. Embiid will go up for the tip with Thompson here. Celtics in the green, so they get the same jerseys that I'm wearing for this game, and Philly controls the tip first. It's going to be Sixers basketball. They have it at the left wing. Danny Green pass out to the top of the key to Embiid. Embiid bounce pass over to Simmons. Simmons guarded by Grant Williams, moves it over. Left wing 3. Danny Green takes it, no good off the mark. Rebound Kemba. 20 seconds through right now. Celtics ball, first possession. Kemba takes the 3 straight away. It's up, got it. Great start right there by my man. Kemba Walker right there. Trying to prove himself. First game back against the Knicks on Sunday. Only had 9 points. And really struggled 3 for 13 from the floor. Trying to prove himself back here and shake off the rust in game number 2 for him for his return. Philly, second possession. They'll take the jumper. Hit the rim short. Second 3, they missed their rebound. Celtics spin move. Pass half court here. Kemba Walker dribbles. Oh, look at that burst. Bounce pass inside. Oh, Thompson, Butterfingers turned it over. And it's going to be Philly basketball. Moves over to Maxey. Maxey right baseline. Open jumper. Takes it. Off the mark. No good. Tipped up in the air. Grant Williams rebound for the Celtics. What's good, Jasmine? Welcome to the stream. Raymond, welcome on board here tonight as well. Glad to have you out on the stream from the Philippines. They pass over to the top. Wide open 3. Grant Williams. No good off the mark. He was left completely open and rebound back to Philly. Sixers have the ball. Ben Simmons will drive now inside. Missed the layup guarded by Jaylen Brown. Great defense there by Brown. And the Celtics will grab the rebound. Thompson over to Brown. Pass half court. Brown dribbles. Free throw circle. Back over to Thompson. Left elbow jumper. Takes it. No good off the mark. Both of these teams cold to start. And the rebound Philly. Celtics have missed their last 2 shots from the floor. Hit the first 3 with Kemba. Philly 0 for 3 so far. Embiid, the right baseline jumper there on the board. Hits it. 3-2 now with 10:15 left to go. 20-6 Providence. Oh my. That's what I mean. Providence has something to prove. And they're trying to play their way right back into the bracket. And they will this week. If they're able to hold on to that game against Creighton and able to prove it as well against Villanova. I think Villanova, same as Creighton, is vulnerable too. 3-point shot. Good right there from the perimeter by the Celtics. Jaylen Brown on the board now with 3. Philly with a jumper. That's good for a deep 2. 6-4. Tobias Harris on the board here for Philly. What's good, Bill? Welcome to the stream. He's taking Auburn tonight too, +6. I agree. That would be a good take there. Arkansas is really fluttering lately, and Auburn looks completely changed with Sharif Cooper getting eligibility now at the point. Left corner 3, Grant Williams. Left alone, knocks it down for the triple for the Celtics. Cooking already. 9:20 remaining first quarter. Philly at the top here. Embiid hands it off to Maxey around the perimeter. Back out to the left wing. Harris over to Maxey. Maxey dribbles at the right elbow. Moves it over to Danny Green at the left wing. Bounce pass left baseline over to Simmons. Backs his way. Double teamed. They'll move it back to the top. Philly takes the 3 off the mark. Rebound Celtics. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. I cover basketball action. Kemba for 3. Oh, yeah. He's got it. Top of the key right there for Kemba Walker. 2 for 2 from the perimeter. Got himself a quick 6 points. 12-4 Celtics. His return looking good. Philly now with the ball. Moves it over at the left elbow. So Kemba with 6. Last game he was really rusty. Went 3 for 13. Only scored 9 points. In his first game of the return, this ball goes to the backcourt. That's going to be a backcourt violation by Philadelphia. Turnover here by the Sixers, and Celtics will get it back. 3 turnovers for Kyrie. Ouch. Oh boy. We'll keep you guys monitored on Nets versus Cavs tonight, along with all the other NBA games. Cavs lead the Nets now 8-7. 12-4 to score. Jaylen Brown had the ball. They're going to point in the direction of the Philly here. It looks like Jaylen Brown, he had it top of the free throw circle. Oh, he pushed off on Simmons at the free throw circle. So personal foul, offensive foul by Jaylen Brown. Ball goes back to the Sixers. Sixers have it into the paint. Simmons, no good. And nice save for the rebound there by Tristan Thompson. Marcus Smart takes pass half court. Bounce pass right behind the defense. Kemba had a chance. He wanted to fall right there. He was stripped of the ball underneath the hoop. Philly pass up ahead of the pack. Layup good for 2 by Harris. 12-6 now to score. What's good here? Dicey, Fubu, welcome to stream. Providence plus 10 is a gift. I agree there, Bill. If anybody is big into sports betting, jump on Providence plus 10 on the line right now. They are destroying Creighton at the very start, 22-6. Philadelphia drives inside. Gonna move it back outside. Harris will take the 3, hits it. Now a 3-point game. 7:35 left to go. What's good, Ryan? Welcome to the stream here, bud. Dude, Durham will act as the Kyrie live turnover counter. He puts out. Left corner 3, off the mark by Smart. Rebound Philly. Sixers with a chance to tie. They take it past half court with a chance to tie with a 3. Instead, they're going to settle for a 2. Harris good there for the mid-range. 12-11. So Philly on quite a bit of a run, as they've got on right now a 7-zip run, last minute 45. Celtics with the ball, approaching 7 left to go. Kemba takes the 3. He gets fouled from behind by Maxey. Clock will stop with 7:07. Is this going to be on the shot, though, or not? It appeared that it was on the shot, but we're going to see here what the refs call it. Yeah, that should be a foul on the shot by Maxey. He got him straight from behind, just hit his head too. And they're not gonna say it's on the shot. They said it was before. That was clear shooting foul. I don't know what the refs are looking at there. That was clear shooting foul. So Kemba should have went to the line to shoot 3. Instead, now Celtics just inbound the ball. Brown will take a 3, top of the key. Off the mark, no good, and Philly gets the basketball. So that's the difference between 15-11 to now 12-11, with Philly with a chance to lead. Embiid, top of the key, guarded by Thompson. Dribbles now at the free throw circle. He's going to go turnaround jumper. He hits it, and now Philly leads at 13-12. 6:35 left to go. Jason's yet to check in tonight on the chat. Celtics will take a timeout. This is part of a Sixers 9-zip run. That should have been 3 free throws at the line there by that foul by Maxey. I cannot believe that they let that go, and they said that the foul was before the shot. That was clearly on a shooting motion from behind by Kemba. So we'll go to the timeout first here. If you guys are new on the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified about future play-by-play live streams here. I cover basketball action here, NBA games, also college basketball games and Behind the Arc basketball. As we take a look at it early on, Kemba Walker looking great from the floor. He's got 6 points, 2 for 2 from the perimeter, 3 by Grant Williams and 3 by Jaylen Brown. All of the Celtics buckets so far have been by 3-point shots from the perimeter here. Celtics 4 for 7 from the outside, 2 threes made by Kemba, 1 by Grant Williams, 1 by Jaylen Brown. And for the Sixers so far, leading scorer Tobias Harris getting everything that he wants with the mid-range stuff in this game. 9 points by Harris, 4 by Embiid. Maxey, Simmons, Green still yet to score on the board. Kyrie 7 points through the first 6 minutes, so dude Durham puts out, we'll stop dodging him right now. We take a look at the scoreboard update here. Mavs looking good up against the Pacers, 24-16, a quick 10 points, 2 rebounds by Porzingis in the first 8 minutes in that game. Brooklyn Nets lead the Cavs now 20-15. Kyrie, KD, and James Harden all playing together tonight. Well, I'm gonna update you guys with that. Kevin Durant, 2 points. Only has taken 1 shot from the floor so far, though, in 7 minutes. Kyrie with 7 points. Perfect 3 for 3 from the floor. Hit a 3-point shot. Has 3 turnovers. And James Harden, yet to score, yet to take a shot. He's got himself 4 assists, though, by James Harden. As for college basketball, Providence taking on Creighton. Providence whipping Creighton right now. 11 minutes left to go before halftime. 23-8 the score. Clemson down against Georgia Tech. That could be a possible upset. I believe Clemson was the favorite on the line. That could be another one. If there's live betting going on to jump on it, I would say jump on Georgia Tech. They're playing at home tonight and trying to prove to themselves that they can make it into the bracket coming out of quarantine for Georgia Tech. And Clemson, I'm not sold on Clemson this season for college basketball. They got destroyed on Saturday against Virginia. Tonight they're struggling, but that Clemson just hit a 3. They lead it now 20-19. Other college basketball games: Rhode Island up by 10 against Duquesne, 56-46. VCU up by 10 against St. Bonaventure, 43-33. And Winthrop 15-0 this season for college hoops. Watch out for them. Could be a potential bracket buster from the Big South for Winthrop. Wake Forest leading North Carolina. That's a big oof for North Carolina if they can't pull that out. 16-11 in the early going. Kentucky now up against Georgia, 13-12. What's good, Diamond McCrav? Hope all is going well tonight, man. We get right back into action to this one. Raven, welcome to the stream here. Raven's up for the trip, and Raven's volume is down as well. Hope everything's going well there. Glad to have you out on the stream once again. We're back to action. 6:20 left to go. Jumper for a deep 2. Jaylen Brown sinks it. Celtics now take the lead. Out of the timeout. Philly got on a 9-zip run as the Celtics were out to the early lead, 12-4, but Philly was able to take the lead, and now Celtics had it back with a Brown-made jumper. Inside. Philly missed a shot off the mark, no good. They do get the offensive rebound, and Embiid takes the 3 straight away. Hits it. 16-14 Sixers. 5:50 left to go. Celtics. Dribble. Floats it up. No good by Jaylen Brown. It might have been partially tipped, but they hit the front rim. Rebound back to Philly. Sixers take it past half court. Tobias Harris. Top of the key. Guarded by Jaylen Brown. Harris swings it back over to Embiid. He dribbles. Drives on Thompson. At the left elbow. Moves it back over left corner. Danny Green. Catch and shoot 3. Fires, and he's got it. 19-14. What's good, Chris? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope all is going well, brother. 5:20 left to go. Renato, welcome on the channel, man. Peyton Pritchard into the game for the first time today. Smart takes the 3 off the mark, no good. I like for the Celtics to attack the bucket right there instead of Marcus Smart just going up the court and jacking up a 3-point shot after one pass by his teammate. Philly has the ball. Harris moves it outside to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Grant Williams, left baseline. I'm taking the Celtics all the way, man. Inside, Embiid good for 2. This is going to be a tough matchup, though, without their star Tatum tonight. 5 minutes left to go. What's good? I don't know anymore. Welcome to the stream, bud. Providence still looking good, 23-11. Creighton coming back a little bit, though. Peyton Pritchard shot fake. Moves back over. Jaylen Brown, top of the key. 3, sinks it. Big triple, contested 2 by Ben Simmons. That is a much-needed 3 to draw winning 4 here for the Celtics. 4.5 left to go first quarter. Philly takes it past half court. Simmons at the left wing, guarded by Williams. Moves it over left baseline, dribble. Danny Green back underneath to Simmons. Backs his way, turnaround jumper over Grant Williams. No good. Great defense there by number 12. Rebounds by Boston. Celtics have it. Jaylen Brown jacks up another one. Hit the front rim, no good. Missed 3. Rebound Maxey here for Philly. Philadelphia basketball, 4:16 left to go in the fall here. Picked up in the court. It's going to be picked up, I believe, by the Celtics. Clock will stop. Yeah, Tobias Harris got 9 so far for Philly here in this game. So him and Embiid, they both got 9. Marcus Zegarowski, the one that hit the 3 for Creighton there. And yeah, Creighton was down 23-8 before. Yes, Providence is really going to contain Marcus Zegarowski for Creighton because he knocked down 6 3-point shots in the last game that they faced him. Shake Milton now checks into the game. Floats it up mid-range, and that's no good by Shake. Rebound Tice. Tice into the game for the first time today right now for the Celtics. Tice, Smart, Ojale, Jaylen Brown. Marcus Smart going to take it past half court. Also out there is Peyton Pritchard. Smart dribbles into the key, floats it up. And there was contact there, a foul as the clock will stop. 3:55 left to go first quarter. If you guys are new on the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover play-by-play basketball here on Behind the Arc Basketball. What's good, Jose? Welcome back on the stream, man. DeAndre Jordan, the star of the show so far for Cleveland. Wouldn't have bet on that. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed on that either. First free throw, good. At the line by Marcus Smart. So now it's a one-possession game. 21-18. With about 4 minutes left to go, first quarter. Second free throw, Smart hits it. 2-point game now. Philly gets the ball. Shake Milton, guarded by Pritchard, as he'll dribble it past half court. Milton at the right wing. Jaylen Brown switches over to guard him. Moves it out top of the key. Into the hands of Matisse Thybulle. Over to the left wing here to Danny Green. Back outside to Embiid. Embiid guarded by Tice. Embiid dribbles left elbow. Still guarded by Tice here. Double team. Payton Pritchard. Gonna come up with a reach-in, though, it appears to be. It was either Pritchard or Tice. Camera's focused on Tice there. But Pritchard with a late double team. That was almost a completed steal by Pritchard. That was close. Yeah, Houston versus Tulsa tonight. That should be a great game there. Tulsa actually knocked off Houston by 1 point last month. If you like college basketball defensive battles there, that's a great game to watch. 3:34 left to go, first free throw. That one is no good at the line there by Embiid. Baby Illinois, welcome to the stream. Celtics led this game early on, so they were up at 1 point, 12-4. So they were the first team to 10, was the Celtics. Yeah, NBA's postponed a couple games today. So Blazers against Grizzlies got postponed late, and then the Wizards against Hornets got postponed. Second free throw, it's good at the line there by Embiid. 22-19 the score. 3:25 left to go. Right baseline jumper. Smart, no good. Overshoots the rim. Ouch. A rebound back to Philly. Tobias Harris has it the right wing. Guarded by Shemi Ojeleye. Harris flings it over to the top here. Embiid will take the three over Tice, and he hits it automatic. That's his second three right there at the top of the key by Joel Embiid. 25-19. Yeah, this game's for first place here, because the Celtics are in first at 8-4, and Philly is at 9-5, tied with Milwaukee now for second. Little Boogers, welcome to the stream here. Welcome in Kevin once again. Impressed Bud by Pitt last night, dude. Justin Champagnie, absolute stud, and he should be up there for National Player of the Year candidate. That was a huge game yesterday for him to prove himself. And he needs to be in the running. After yesterday's game on primetime on ESPN, if you guys watch college hoops, Justin Champagnie for Pittsburgh, he is putting up major numbers this season. And yesterday, he torched Duke for a double-double, put up a 30-burger on the board there for points scored. And just a phenomenal game, carried his team to victory. So 25-19, we go to a timeout here with 2:49 left to go first quarter. And yeah, not only Champagnie, Tony and Johnson too went off. That was insane game last night there. Two of them with double doubles with it was points and rebounds. And then Johnson was the one who I think he finished with like 11 assists. That was crazy. St. Bonaventure climbing back into the game. Thanks so much for the update there, bud. I'm going to take a look right now. Scoreboard update. We'll update you guys with the NBA first. Then we'll go to college here in this timeout right now. First of all, if you guys are new out on the stream, I cover NBA games. Also play-by-play for college hoops. Make sure to spike that thumbs up. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well if you like to be notified about future play-by-play live streams. What's good, John? Welcome to the stream, bud. Yeah, totally agree, man. They got to take it inside more for the Celtics instead of taking perimeter threes. That's what really crushed them in the last game. And today, Celtics 5 for 10 from the outside. 50%, but that number's going to catch up sooner or later. Last game, they took like 46 three-point shots. Just crazy how many three-point shots they took. Glad to have you on the stream once again, though, John, once again. We also got a Discord out here. Also posted my Twitter as well as check out the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise site. All three of those links are posted in the video description as well. So right now, scoreboard update looks like this. Cavs lead the Nets right now, 27-23. Cleveland against Kyrie, KD, and James Harden. All three of them available and playing tonight. And Cleveland's gonna lead the first quarter, 27-23 at the end of the first quarter. Dallas Mavericks looking good. A scoring machine here for Dallas in the first quarter, 37-25 up against the Pacers. And Pistons versus Hawks, that game about to tip off in a couple moments from now, same as Heat versus Raptors. Couldn't pull the trigger here. Duke's problem this season, no shooters. Yeah, that's one of the things there is that Jalen Johnson, he's the one that's like carried his team. They need like way more players to step up. Yeah, yesterday it was a lot of problems defensively. They just couldn't stop Pitt. There was a lot of problems defensively. They were in like a shootout type of game against them yesterday. Like Duke was hanging in there. They were down by like a range of like either between 6 to 10 points. They just couldn't shake that, and they couldn't complete the comeback because whenever Duke would score, Pitt would always respond. So 25-19 the score. Jumper no good by the Celtics. A rebound back to Philly here. Jeff Teague into the game for the first time today. On the court here for the Celtics. Teague, Tice, Ojale, Peyton Pritchard, and Jaylen Brown. No good with a layup there by Philly. Teague has the basketball, dribbles, and gets the ball stolen right away from him as he tried to take it up the court. Harris with a steal over to Korkmaz. Takes a three, wide open. Missed it off the mark. Rebound by Teague for the Celtics. Teague passes up the court into the hands of Jaylen Brown. Dribbles to the left wing. Brown will now go inside. Pump fake at the left elbow, swings it back over. Right corner three, Ojale takes it, no good. Gets his own rebound though. Shemi Ojale gonna pass it back over to the top to Tice. Jaylen Brown now with the basketball. Brown dribbles, drives inside, contact, and he got it. Count the bucket, and a foul by Jaylen Brown. That one rattled right in there for two. And the clock will stop with 1:57 left to go in the first quarter. That was a generous bounce right there from the rim. So Baby Illinois is taking the Sixers tonight in parlay here as well. Yeah, so Providence is crushing Creighton right now. Providence is a huge week for college hoops. And coming in with definitely extra motivation for sure. They're trying to save their season and be a part of the bracket. Because Providence has so much talent. They just have yet to make it translate to W's. They start out 0-3 this year for the new year. Philly goes in. They're going to go inside. That's good. So, 1:30 left to go. It's 26-21 now. So, before that. So, it's 26-21. Jumper, no good by the Celtics at the free throw line. It's going to be a rebounding foul picked up here. It appears it's on the Celtics as the clock will stop. But we'll have the initial call coming up just a moment. Yeah, one and done doesn't work every season. What we're seeing right now with Kentucky and Duke this year for college hoops. It was actually on Philly here. There was a foul call underneath. It was on the shot attempt for Tice. So Tice going to head over to the free throw line, shoot two. First one's up. That one's good. What's good, Ant? Welcome on the stream here, bud. Second free throw by Tice. 1:27 left to go. Knocks it down. And 3-point game. Philly with the inbound. Shake Milton will take it past half court, guarded by Teague. Milton at the right wing. Ojale switches over to guard him. Teague now guarding Harris at the top of the free throw circle. Harris dribbles at the left elbow. Still guarded by Teague. Passes out around the left wing. Milton back over to Harris. Harris here at the left baseline. Now dribbles inside the key, backs his way. Turnaround jumper. Takes it. No good. Offensive rebound. Dwight Howard and puts it back up and in for two. Just too strong right there by Dwight Howard in perfect position to snag that rebound. Philly by 5. 55 seconds left to go before the end of the first quarter. Celtics with the ball. Pritchard at the right wing. Able to get around one man and ball poked loose from behind right there. That is Matisse Thybulle. Poked it out from behind. Here goes Philly. Driving inside. Good for two by Shake Milton to the bucket. Sixers by 7. Celtics got to find much better ball security than this. Pritchard dribbles to the right elbow. Flings it back over to Teague. Left wing perimeter. Guarded by Thybulle, able to get around him. Jumper for a deep two. Banks it. Teague right there. Open up the bank right there. Knocks it down. That one looked like it was going to go real long, but able to get the bounce of the backboard sinking down right into the net as he banked it. 18 seconds left to go. 5-point game. Philly with the basketball here. At the edge of that 6 logo, right past half court. Shake Milton. At the top, guarded by Teague. Dribbles towards his left. Moves it over to Harris. Now will drive inside. Stop and pop jumper over Ojale. Hit the front rim. Tip in is good though. Dwight Howard. Philly using the size in Howard. back-to-back buckets right there. The first one a put back, the second one a tip in, just right off the top of his fingertips, and got it to bounce right there, right into the net. 32-25 at the end of one. Great game so far in this one. Just Celtics going small towards the end of that first quarter with Thompson sitting on the bench. They had used Tice out there instead, and not Tice and Thompson on the court together. And Dwight Howard really made him pay with 2 buckets right there off of offensive rebounds. So we end the first quarter, going to go into the second quarter right after this media timeout. Florida duel. Heat versus Raptors now, since the Raptors down in Florida. So yeah, that game's starting up now. We'll keep you guys posted NBA scores tonight. If you guys are new on the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover play-by-play basketball action here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Hit me up in the chat who you guys got in this game, by the way. If you're going Celtics, if you're going Sixers, all fans, no matter who you root for, by the way, are welcome here on all my streams. Cavs taking on the Nets right now, and it's a shocker here. Cleveland, with 9:30 remaining in the second quarter, Cleveland leads at 32-26 the score over Brooklyn. Mavs looking good. Dallas leading the Pacers, 42-34 to score there. And then Hawks versus Pistons, that game just tipped off 4-2 to score. Heat just tipped off against the Raptors. As for college basketball, scoreboard update, Creighton closing in. Oh my, Providence 29, Creighton 26. That's why you got to play the full 40 for college, full 48 for the NBA. Clemson, I wasn't buying Clemson. Georgia Tech leads Clemson 40-30. North Carolina only up by 1 point against Wake Forest. If UNC loses that one, bye-bye to them in the bracket, because that's a terrible loss against the worst team in the ACC going up against Wake Forest. Kentucky losing to a bottom team in the SEC, Georgia, 26-23 to score. And as for other games here, St. Bonaventure tie game against VCU, 51-51. Duquesne coming from 17 behind to tie the game up against Rhode Island, 64-64. No three-point shot attempts yet by Ben Simmons, so he's yet to score for Ben Simmons. So he's got 4 assists, no points, 0 for 3 from the floor. Missing layup so far off of drives into the lane. Leading scorer right now, Joel Embiid for the Sixers. He's got 12 points, 5 for 6 from the floor, 11 by Tobias Harris. He has taken 10 shots in that first half, 5 for 10 shooting for him. And then for the Celtics here, Jaylen Brown leads the way with 10 points. They just got to have other players step up. Kemba Walker hit 2 quick threes, 2 for 3 from the floor. He's played 5 minutes so far by Kemba in his second game back. They went really small ball during the end of that first quarter. That led to Dwight Howard with 2 quick tip-ins. And Dwight Howard off the bench, he has got himself 4 points so far. Hey, good morning out in the Philippines. Raymond, welcome on the stream here once again. Hopefully Boston W, bud. They're going to have to do it without Tatum tonight. The hope is that Tatum can return on Friday. So this is the first game I'm covering for Boston versus Philly. By the way, these two teams I'll be covering once again on Friday. So tomorrow it's going to be Lakers versus Bucks for my stream. And then on Friday, Celtics versus Philly again. And then over the weekend, it's going to be college basketball games. So we're back to action. Kemba Walker out there once again to start off the second quarter. Kemba moves over to Tice. On the court for the Celtics. Kemba, Tice, Ojale, Jeff Teague, and Javonte Green finally into the game for the first time today. Kemba has it off the handoff. Ball deflected out of bounds by Thibault here. And the clock will stop with 11:37. 1.2 in the shot clock. NHL update. Toronto up against Edmonton. 1-0. Yeah, Creighton tightening the gap 30-26. Providence was crushing them early, and now it's only a 4-point game. And yeah, URI was crushing Duquesne, and Duquesne came from like 17 down to tie the game at 64. Floater, good for 2, right inside there for the Celtics. They put it now to a 32-27 game. 11:30 left to go. Philly ball at the right elbow. Ben Simmons hands it off around the perimeter to Milton. Milton guarded by Teague here at the right wing. Milton, wide open 3. Takes it, and he makes it. Jeff Teague just could not stick and guard him. Philly by 8. Mavs looking good, up by 7. Thanks so much for the update there, bud. Celtics now with the ball at the left wing, Kemba. Bounce pass over to Tice, top of the key. Tice now turns the corner, drives inside, puts it up. No good. Javonte Green, offensive rebound. Underneath, saves it. Pass over to the right corner. Teague at the right wing, dribbles now, guarded by Milton. Teague able to get around Milton. Tice sets the pick. Teague double teamed and moves it underneath to Tice. 3 on the shot clock, turns it over. Intercepted here by Thibault. Matisse Thibault leaves it over Simmons. Simmons yet to score. Passes left corner, wide open 3 by Milton. That is automatic. Celtics got to start guarding. They going to count it or no? Milton knocked down the 3, but actually it's oh wow, it's an offensive foul by Philadelphia in that possession. So turnover Philly. I was going to say, wow. 10:30 left to go, so Celtics catch a break. Watch out. That's the Kemba Walker special right there. Leaves it underneath off the dump off to Tice. Throws it down with a two-handed flush. 10:15 left to go. 35-29, 6-point game. Sixers with the basketball. That offensive foul in the last 3 that Milton hit was huge for the Celtics to draw within 6. Korkmaz dribbles now. Drives inside. Korkmaz into the lane. No good. Tipped around. Fight for the rebound. Offensive board went into the hands of Simmons. Simmons moves over to Milton. Shake on fire once again. Floats it up. That's good for 2. Shake Milton. He has just been rolling lately. 7 points for him so far in this game. And he is averaging 27 through the last 3 games. Celtics take a 3 from way outside. Not even close right there. That was an air ball. A rebound back by Philly. Left elbow jumper. Thibault no good. Rebound Ojale. Hey, baby Illinois. Welcome to the stream, man. It's going pretty well. Things doing pretty well as well, man. Jumper. Teague. Rattled out no good. Missed it top of the free throw circle. Dwight Howard will pick up the board here for Philly. Sixers now with the ball. Ben Simmons at the left wing. Simmons double team. Now guarded by Ojale. Oh, Ojale gonna go right in there. Takes the flop as Ben Simmons let in with a left elbow. That's going to be an offensive foul by Philly, by Ben Simmons. Shemi Ojale takes the charge and the Celtics will get it back. Nate Watson got 9 points right now. Hopefully David Duke's heating up in that game, man. Seti Osman with a Cavs 16 points. Wow. That's impressive for him. Going up against Brooklyn tonight. Only the second quarter. Kemba. Jumper. Mid-range. No good, rattled out. Shemi Ojale. Great spot to come from behind and pick up the offensive rebound. Keeps it alive. Javonte Green moves over to Kemba. Kemba dribbles to the right wing. Takes the 3 over. Thibault sticks it. That's good for the triple by Kemba Walker. Right there from downtown. Good to see that he's back. Yep, Philly-Boston, always a classic here. This game so far has lived up to its hype. Kemba with a nice 3. Pass inside over to Simmons. Right baseline jumper. That's gonna be a personal foul picked up on the Celtics. Appears it's on Ojale guarding Simmons off the drive, and the clock will stop. If you guys are new on the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified about future play-by-play live streams here. I cover basketball action, NBA games, and also college hoops games. Jose's at work right now with his mom. He's busy, no problem, man. First free throw, Ben Simmons at the line. That one is good. 38-32, Philly by 6. Second free throw, Simmons, no good off the mark, tipped around. Celtics will come up with a rebound there by Tice. Tice leads it into the hands of Kemba. Kemba gonna feed it over. Nice dump under right there to Tice. Rolls around the screen, puts it up and in off the backboard for 2 right there by Daniel Tice, a 4-point game. 8:20 left to go before halftime. Philly at the left corner, wide open 3. Thibault takes it, no good. Dwight Howard with a big rebound, guarded by Tice. The clock will stop with 8:13, and Tice picks up a foul from behind. So Dwight Howard with a size mismatch in this game so far, as Tristan Thompson not in the court right now for the Celtics, and Daniel Tice is going up against Dwight Howard now, trying to guard him, and Dwight Howard, he just picked up his 5th rebound of the game so far, and we've got still 8 minutes left to go before halftime. Sixers get the inbound, floats it up. Milton, no good at the left elbow, rebound back to Boston. Tice grabbed the board. Over to Kemba. Kemba starting to heat up at the top of the key. Dribbles towards the left wing. He takes a 3. Got it! Kemba Walker again. It's a 1-point game. Oh, man, he's finally finding his stride here. The knee feeling better than ever, he said a couple days ago. Second game for his return. He is the leading scorer. For the Celtics to win this game, they need players to step up. Jaylen Brown, it just can't be him. And Jaylen Brown's got 10, but Kemba Walker, oh man, he has stepped up. 12 by Kemba Walker, just sunk down his 4th three-point shot of the game as we go to a timeout. Great game so far. We're going to take a timeout in this one. Under 8 minutes left to go before halftime. Alright, right now on a timeout here, folks. Jerome, welcome to the stream. When does Jason Tatum come back? Possibly Friday. It's trending in the upwards direction for Tatum to come back on Friday. So, according to the Celtics Twitter page, they posted out about 2 hours ago. The Celtics Twitter page, Brad Stevens confirms that Jason Tatum's Jason Tatum's out of the health and safety protocols, according to head coach Brad Stevens. And now the Celtics are now ramping up Jason Tatum's workload so he can return back to action soon. So hopefully he can return back to action hopefully on Friday there. So we still don't know if he'll be back on Friday, but there is hope that he can return on Friday. By the way, I'll be covering these two same teams on Friday night once again. Tomorrow will be Lakers versus Bucks, 7:30 Eastern time, and then Friday, these two teams once again. I cover basketball games, NBA games, college games as well. Scoreboard update for the NBA, and then we'll go over college in just a moment. Brooklyn Nets taking on the Cavs. Cleveland leading with KD, Kyrie, and James Harden all on the court together, and Cleveland is leading. 42-38 the score. 4 minutes left to go before halftime. Mavericks up against the Pacers, 47-44. Hawks up against the Pistons, 19-13. Raptors lead the Heat, 10-9. College basketball updates. As we take a look at that right now. Providence up by 5 against Creighton. 1:20 left to go before halftime. Make it 6 as Allen Breed hits the free throw, 36-30. Georgia Tech smoking Clemson here with a point total. Heading into halftime, Georgia Tech's put up 44 points on the board. Clemson, bye-bye, top 25. And Clemson's actually, I feel like Clemson's in danger of missing the NCAA tournament. I'm not sold on Clemson right now, if you guys follow college hoops. Georgia Tech leads Clemson at halftime, 44-35. Oh gosh, Wake Forest leading North Carolina 33-31. UNC in danger of making the NCAA tournament. They cannot afford to lose the worst team in the ACC, which is Wake Forest, with an 0-5 conference record. Georgia leading Kentucky at halftime 30-27. Same thing here for Kentucky. 4-8 overall, 3-2 in the SEC. They gotta win out. If they want to make the NCAA tournament, you gotta either win out here for an at-large bid, win the rest of your conference games, or they have to win outright the SEC tournament championship, which is going to be tough going up against what Alabama's been doing as of late. As for other college hoops in the A-10 tonight, Rhode Island, Duquesne, 1-point game, 2 minutes left to go. Duquesne by 1, 68-67. They completed a 17-point comeback. And St. Bonaventure has completed a double-digit comeback as well. They lead VCU 59-54. We get back to action in this one. 7:45 remaining. It's going to be Philadelphia basketball. They move it over to Maxey. Maxey now drives. Floats it up off the back iron. No good. Tipped around. Dwight Howard got the rebound, but couldn't get the tip in. A rebound back to the Celtics second time. Boston now has the ball. Jeff Teague dribbles. Free throw circle. Floats it up, and that will be good right there. Teague and the foul. Celtics take the lead. Able to get the rattle right in there into the net. So Teague will shoot the and one at the line. It was Ben Simmons who picked up the personal guarding Teague. So Ben Simmons really struggling in this game. He has only got 1 point so far. 0 for 3 from the floor. Does have 5 assists and 5 rebounds, but he just picked up his second personal foul. Free throw is good by Teague. 2-point Celtics lead. 40-38 to score with 7:30 left to go before halftime. Philadelphia basketball. Ben Simmons has it, guarded by Ojale at the left wing. Pass over to Korkmaz. Leaves it over for Embiid, guarded by Tice at the left elbow. Embiid on the 1-on-1 here. Guarded, backs his way on Tice. Turnaround jumper, gets it, tie game up at 40. Timo, welcome to the stream here, bud. This has been a great game tonight so far. 7 minutes left to go before halftime. Celtics basketball. They move it out to the top here. Tice hands it off to Teague around the perimeter. Swings it over to the right wing. Kemba Walker has it. Kemba really heating up. Back outside to Tice. Hands it off to Kemba. Kemba now dribbles. At the free throw circle. Bounce pass behind his back to Tice. Leads it in. 3-point shot. Got it. Triple right there from the perimeter. Daniel Tice. Sweet looking bounce pass behind his back by Kemba Walker. 6:40 left to go. Celtics by 3. Philadelphia has it. Korkmaz, bounce pass into the hands here of Embiid, double teamed. Moves it over right corner, wide open 3. Milton for the tie. Got it. What a game. 43 even. Diamond McCrab got his NIT seeds. Duke UNC for the 1 seed. San Diego State and Stanford. 6:20 left to go. Tie game. Shake Milton with 10. Perfect 2 for 2 from the perimeter. Teague leaves it outside for Kemba. Kemba having a great game tonight here. He'll take another 3. Got it. Kemba Walker. Legendary in this game here. 15 points in the first half. 6 minutes left to go. 5 for 6 from the outside. Jacob, welcome to the stream, bud. I usually control everything manually, so it's tough to do like a clock or so. So I just usually let people know the time because I control the scoreboard, everything manually that they have going on. Embiid double team guarded by Tyson Ojale. Embiid dribbles out around the perimeter. Now it's Ojale guarding him. Embiid takes a 3 over Ojale. That's no good. Hit the front rim. Tice comes up with a rebound. Kemba takes it past half court. Burst the speed. Kemba. Ooh, big collision there. They'll call a foul. Is it gonna be? It's down on. It's gonna be on Korkmaz, I believe. Clock will stop with 5:30. Yeah, so it's going to be blocking foul by Furkan Korkmaz here, Philadelphia, as the clock will stop. Kemba Walker was driving right into the lane. Korkmaz tried to take the charge there. So he was just below the top of the free throw circle. If you guys are new to the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover play-by-play basketball action here. NBA games, college hoops games as well. First free throw, good, by Kemba. 16 points by Kemba, second game for his return. Providence, still up at halftime. Hopefully they keep it up, man. 39-34. Thanks so much for the update, brother. Yeah, Obama 2K11, welcome to the stream here. Golden State should have got a Seth Curry instead of Kelly Oubre Jr. right there, so Seth could team up with his brother. Yeah, I agree. Oubre's had like a down season so far for him to start out. They really need like a perimeter spark. Like another perimeter spark to complement Steph too. Inside Philly, which that would be great for his brother to team up with him. I agree. Jacob, thanks so much for the sub. Really appreciate it, man, for being a part here in these streams. Philadelphia got fouled in the key. They're going to go to the line and shoot 2. Nate Watson looking good for him so far. So, man, he's got double digits every single game this year for Providence. Him and David Duke, those are the dangerous duo for PC this year for college hoops. Embiid shooting 2 at the line. 48-43 the score. First free throw, that one's good. So we got 5:18 left to go before half. Jose's back. He's going to help his mom with the trash. No problem, man. Tomorrow night, I'll be back for 7:30 Eastern time. It's going to be a good NBA game. It's going to be Lakers versus Bucks tomorrow, and then Celtics Philly. Once again, the rematch on Friday. This is the only game I'll be doing tonight, so just this one. I live out in Massachusetts, so I usually cover the early game for the NBA, like 7 or 7:30. But by the time there's like a 9:30 or 10, that's usually like later for me. Usually I do 2 for college because college is shorter. I usually cover 7 and 9 on weeknights for like Monday and Tuesday. Celtics drive inside. That's good for 2 by Jaylen Brown. 50-45. 4:50 left to go. Philly now with the ball, left baseline, double teamed Embiid, moves it back outside. Harris will take the 3, no good. Rebound Marcus Smart. Celtics will have the ball here with 4:40 remaining. Pass up the court to the left corner perimeter. Jaylen Brown, dribbles guarded by Tobias Harris. Pro hop inside Brown. Turnaround jumper, no good, hit the front rim. There's a foul though, late whistle here. Picked up by Philly. I think clock will stop with 4:33. So yeah, so just this game tonight, I plan on streaming. Do I think Auburn can keep it close with Arkansas? He can get +6. Yes, I think Auburn's gonna take the game in that one tonight. Arkansas has been really down lately, and Auburn looks completely changed with Sharif Cooper. So free throws here at the line. Celtics at the free throw line by Marcus Smart. Missed the first one. Is 50-45 to score. So far, who do I think will get most improved player in the NBA? Ant puts out. He's put his money on Jeremy Grant. He's been really great for him. I agree. He would be up in the running. I would go with Christian Wood. Christian Wood is just turned it up this year for Houston. Second free throw good at the line there by Smart. 51-45. Kemba doing phenomenal tonight. Second game coming back. Kemba looking great with 17 points. Philadelphia has it inside, and Embiid puts it up, and he gets fouled. It's going to be a personal picked up by Grant Williams. Clock will stop with 4:13. Behind the Eric fan, trying to get a link so that I don't need you don't need a PC to join. For which link? Is it Discord there for the link? Just let me know, brother. I actually made because I posted a new Discord link today because I found out one that you don't need that never expires, because the ones before that they kept on expiring. So I put it to never expire for the Discord link. So hopefully that link always works now. So welcome Ryan out to the stream here. Kemba he's doing awesome here. Second game back. 5 3-point shots he has made tonight. Second free throw. That one's good by Embiid. He hits both of them. It's 51-47. Hawkeye Nation, welcome to the stream. Providence looking good. They were looking great right out of the gate. They were up like 23-8, but Creighton really tightened up the gap there before halftime. Top of the key, Jaylen Brown out for the Celtics by 4 Boston. He moves it inside Thompson. Underneath, guarded by Embiid. Passes back out to Brown. 5 in the shot clock. An offensive foul, though, with a whistle here. It's going to be a Boston offensive foul, and Philly going to get the ball right back. Who do I like, Iowa or Indiana, Thursday night? I'm going to take Iowa in that game. Even though Indiana has something to prove that they want to be in the bracket. That's the only thing. But I think Iowa can still hold on to win that game. They're looking lights out lately. Oh, okay. I got you. So it's a link that you click and brings me to my homepage. It will say the option to join instead of it not saying it. Okay, I got you, man. So yeah, that would be that would be like the homepage channel link there that I have. And Embiid got fouled again. First free throw, that one's good. 51-48. What's a better bet? Auburn +6 or Colorado? Favorites by 12 on the line. I'm going to take Auburn there because Arkansas already beat Auburn a month ago, and I feel like Arkansas has just been drifting down, and Auburn's looking better and better. So I think Auburn has a good chance to come away and make it close, actually. They have a great chance to get the victory. 3:40 left to go. Second free throw good at the line. Jawan B now with 20 points, 7 for 8 at the charity stripe. Smart jumper, takes it, makes it at the free throw circle. Empire, welcome to stream. Yeah, I wish Brad played more Taco. When he played Taco quite a bit against Orlando, Orlando was just afraid to drive inside. 3:10 remaining. Left baseline, Philly with the ball, moves it out to the top. Danny Green will take the 3, hit the front rim, no good. Rebound Celtics. Celtics ball approaching 3 minutes left to go. Marcus Smart around the perimeter. Back out to Jaylen Brown. Brown dribbles towards his right. Back out to Smart. Shot fake Smart. Able to get around Danny Green. Bounce pass inside in the traffic, though. And it's going to be turnover by Smart off the pass and stolen away by the Sixers in the key. Here goes Philly now. Philly drives underneath Simmons as he was being held onto. It's going to be a foul picked up, I believe, here on Jaylen Brown. The clock will stop with 2:46. Hey, what's good, Roger? Welcome to the stream, man. So we hope the Celtics just win here so I don't scream again and picks them 109-101. Yeah, Ant puts out, they need to sort it out with the links on Discord. I went into the invite link on Discord today. I updated a new link, so that should work, and I put it, because I didn't know. Right now we're on a timeout. They made it like funky for some reason. That for the Discord links that you have to put never expire. So that's what you have to do for the Discord. I found that out earlier today because I kept on wondering why they always expire like after a certain amount of time or so, or if people go on to the links. It determines on who clicks onto the links, and how many hours they're posted for, usually. James Harden playing 19 minutes, taking 2 shots. Wow. Scoreboard update here for the NBA tonight. Brooklyn Nets losing at halftime against the Cavs, 51-49. So KD, Kyrie, James Harden all on the court tonight. And they were a 10-point favorite for Brooklyn, and they are losing at halftime. Kyrie, 17 points. He has taken 10 shots. James Harden, 0 for 2. He has taken 2 shots and has scored only 2 points. So if you got James Harden in your fantasy team here, ouch for a first half. 2 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal for James Harden in 19 minutes. And Kyrie doing the bulk of the scoring with 17, KD with 11. So KD has taken 9 shots, Kyrie with 10 shots he has taken, and Harden with only 2. Wow. Yeah, I heard about that, Hawkeye Nation. So first time since 1961, crazy stat that Kentucky, Duke, and UNC are not in the top 25. Cameron, welcome to the stream here, man. How is Philly losing when Embiid is playing and missing starters for Boston? Ben Simmons hasn't had like a strong game scoring today. It's been basically Embiid trying to carry this team. Embiid's got 20. Kemba Walker, he has been the story for Boston. He has been the second. He has been a great scoring option to step up in this game. So it hasn't just been Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown with 12. Kemba Walker, he has got 11, and Daniel Tice 2 at 11. So already 3 players here surpassing what the number 2 scorer in their last game had, Marcus Smart against the Knicks. Smart's only got 5 tonight. He's been struggling, 1 for 5 shooting from the floor. Hey, what's good, Justin? Welcome to the stream here, man. So right now we're in the timeout. 2:46 left to go before halftime. If you guys are new out here, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you'd like to be notified about future play-by-play live streams, Mavs lead the Pacers at halftime. That's a high-scoring game, 65-63. Porzingis with 13 points, 8 rebounds. Pistons up against the Hawks, 33-29. Jeremy Grant, John Collins, both with 12 for each of their teams right now. Heat are leading against the Raptors 29-23 as they start off the second quarter. So we are back to action. Ben Simmons got fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line here and shoot 2 for Philly. First one's good. 53-50. Yeah, I agree there, Ant. He needs to make up that time. For all the time missed, just needs to make it up. Second free throw good. 2-point game. Great game tonight. Both of these teams play each other on Friday, too. I'll be covering that once again. Celtics have it. Smart moves over to Brown. Top of the key 3. Takes it. Off the back rim. No good. Embiid gets the rebound, but he got hit in the face. Off the rebound by Grant Williams trying to go up and got a hand in his face right there. Might have poked him. Might have poked him around the eye. So clock will stop with 2:29 remaining. It's going to send Embiid back to the free throw line, and Philadelphia's also in the bonus. So 2 free throws coming up to see if they tie. First one's good. Gage, yep, I remember you. Welcome to the stream here, man. The Purdue fan back on the stream here once again. Second free throw coming up, Philly. Embiid knocks it down. Embiid is carrying the Sixers here in this game tonight. Joel Embiid, 22 points. 9 for 10 at the charity stripe. Celtics ball with 2:20 remaining. They move it over to the right wing to Smart. Smart guarded by Danny Green. Takes it inside. Jumper. Smart. No good. Offensive rebound. Grant Williams keeps it alive. Floats it up. No good. And Thompson tried to tip it up. Before that, though, a foul anyway. It was on Philadelphia here. I believe so, as it was on Grant Williams before the tip in by Thompson. So that's going to send Grant Williams to the line now. Celtics now in the bonus. So 2 free throws by Boston. First free throw, good. Yeah, 2 years in a row. It feels like that Cleveland's thinking for trading a second center again. Thompson and Drummond, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I would say stick with Drummond because he's been tearing it up for Cleveland. Second free throw, no good. Philly, I don't know what they were going for, a three-point shot or possible alley-oop attempt, but either way, there was contact in the fall underneath by Boston here. Clock will stop with 2 minutes. Yeah, it's by Boston. It's going to send Philly to the free throw line. Yes, I've got merch. I'll post in the merchandise site over here. I'll also pin it. So yeah, if anybody's interested in Behind the Arc basketball merchandise, we got some pretty cool stuff out there. Short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts, pillows, stickers, iPhone cases. Just pinned it on the chat as well. Feel free to check that out. Also, first free throw, good at the line by Philly by Ben Simmons. Celtics got to stop picking up personal fouls here. Boston has picked up 11 personal fouls, and Jaylen Brown's got 3. He's picked up Grant Williams with 2, Tristan Thompson with 2. So Celtics with 11 fouls. Joel Embiid will head to the bench. 2 minutes left to go before half. What's good, Roger? Welcome to the stream, man. That free throw is good. Philly by 1 now. Philly making the most out of their opportunities at the charity stripe, 14 for 16. Boston with the ball, Tice. Pump fake underneath, lobs it over for Grant Williams. Picked off, though. Off the steal for a moment by Philly, but it landed into the hands there. Shemi Ojale somehow at the top of the key, so Celtics get it back. Smart dribbles. At the right elbow. Pass out, nice feed inside. Pump fake, Tice. Throws it down. Two-handed flush right there with a slam. Celtics by 1, 56-55. 1:30 left to go before halftime. Philly down by 1 to get the basketball. Simmons drives on Ojale, moves it back out to the left wing. Milton, guarded by Grant Williams. Milton gives it up to the left wing. Oh, that ball tip deflected. Oh, who is it? Oh, watch out, explosive. Javonte Green gets the steal, throws down the dunk right there with a right-handed flush. That's the explosiveness we saw back in the Summer League during his rookie season for Javonte Green. 58-55 Boston. 1 minute left to go before halftime. Philly has it. Drives inside Milton. No good with a layup. Offensive rebound. Dwight Howard. He tries to put it up. He gets fouled. That should have been 2. That should have been a clear 2 right there by Dwight Howard. And instead he did get fouled. It was way too strong, as a Celtics player fall down and followed him with a clear path to the hoop right there. So 58-55 to score. Philadelphia here at the free throw line, shooting 2 with Dwight Howard. First free throw is good. Yeah, best Celtic of all time. My favorite's Paul Pierce. I would go for Larry Bird, though, for best of all time. Even though there's been a ton of classic Celtics. Second free throw, no good. And then AI for the Sixers. So Allen Iverson. I rank him best all time. 40 seconds left to go. 2-point game. My first stream was college, Oregon, Arizona. Back in two years ago. So 2 years ago around this time was my first ever stream. Celtics going to get fouled. They go to the line. Marcus Smart will go and shoot 2 free throws here. So 30 seconds left to go. It's a foul picked up by Danny Green for a deep 2. If you guys are new on the stream here, spike the thumbs up. Hit that like, hit that subscribe here, folks. First free throw, no good. Missed it. Yeah, Shake Milton. He's playing off the bench once again today. I actually picked him up on my fantasy team for basketball. He's been great the past couple games for Shake Milton. So he's the main one off the bench, and they got Dwight Howard too. So when they go big out there, that's what's been giving the Celtics a lot of problems tonight. It's Tristan Thompson with 2 personal fouls he's picked up. They've left Tice throughout most of this game, going up in the boards against Dwight Howard, and that's just been a mismatch. Smart 1 for 2 at the line that trip. 30 seconds left to go before halftime. Philly with the ball. Milton floats it up, hit the front rim, no good. It just pinwheels right off of Howard, off of his chest, it feels like, right underneath the rim, and it's going to get a rebound with the Celtics here. 24 seconds remaining. Marcus Smart going to slow it down. 13 on the shot clock, 19 seconds left to go. 6-second differential shot clock and game clock. Yeah, this month is flown by fast. I agree. Smart dribbles. Left, right elbow jumper. Difficult one. Sinks it with 7 seconds left to go. Wow. Nice shot there. Marcus Smart hasn't been able to hit too many shots today, but that one, a difficult one, able to hit it down. Philly drives to the lane. Good for 2 by Harris. He was looking for the fall, couldn't get it. Celtics. Full court shot at the horn. No good. To the right side of the rim, and we are at the end of the first half here. 61-58. What a game. What a game so far here, folks, out in this one. Alright, so we are at halftime here, right now, in this one. Going to head back in a little bit into the second half. We'll update you guys with scores, updates, what's going on throughout the NBA, college hoops action, too, with some of the scores of that game right now. If you guys are new on the stream, though, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit that like. Helps out this video a ton being found on YouTube. Hit that subscribe as well. If you're really interested digging this channel out, I cover basketball games, NBA games, and college basketball games as well. Make sure to ring that notification bell so you can be notified about future live streams. 2 more streams for Thursday and then Friday. We got so on Thursday 1 stream. We got tomorrow is going to be Lakers versus Bucks, so really good NBA game going on tomorrow. And then Friday, right back with these 2 teams again, Celtics versus Sixers, 7:30 Eastern time. So I get to call these 2 teams twice in the same week against each other. That's basically a rarity. Raymond's happy today for the Celtics lead. Hopefully they keep it up, man, and sustain it throughout the second half in this one. Yeah, almost 1 year. It's crazy, man. Hopefully we'll start getting much better. Hopefully fast. Top 5 here. If I had to go with a top 5, I'd probably go for top 5 for NBA players. I'd probably take Kobe, LeBron, MJ, Magic, and then I'd probably go Tim Duncan there too. Yeah, it's been quite the game today. So Boston by 3 at halftime. Alright, let's see what's going on. Scoreboard update. The Brooklyn Nets, last time I checked, they were trailing. And they are still trailing against the Cavs so far. 54-51 is the score. And now when Mavs up against the Pacers, 65-63 at halftime. And yeah, KD, Kyrie, and James Harden all are playing tonight for Brooklyn. So all 3 of them are playing tonight. That's a very good game. Porzingis got 13 and 8 right now at halftime for the Mavs. Mavs-Pacers, a very tight game right now. It's a great game as well with the Pistons-Hawks. 6 minutes left to go before halftime. Tie game up at 38. Clint Capella, 12 points, 12 rebounds for Atlanta. Jeremy Grant, 12 points for Detroit. He's really excelled and stepped it up this season for Jeremy Grant. Him and Christian Wood. Those are the 2 I feel like most improved. Jaylen Brown's right up there with them too, I feel like, for this season, with the ascension of Jaylen Brown this year. Hey, thanks so much, baby Illinois. Really appreciate it, bud, for finding my channel, man. Miami Heat leading the Raptors now for Eastern Conference game here. I would not imagine that both of these teams right now with a record losing records, 5-7 for Miami and 5-8 for the Raptors. Both of these teams have played disappointing. It's been more for the Raptors, though. They start out struggling big time. That's the thing. For Miami, they take a while to adjust for Miami. And they're definitely a playoff team for Miami. 5-7 start. They're gonna start winning some games, and they're gonna put together like a big winning streak sometime soon. I feel like for Miami, 46-39 to score as Miami leads against the Raptors. Magic up against the T-Wolves now 17-11. Where does Bird rank all time? I would take him in the top 10. So I would put him in the top 10 for all time. Cavs Nets, very competitive game. Cavaliers up by 1 now, 59-58. Scoreboard update for college hoops. Georgia Tech leading Clemson 56-42. Clemson I'm not buying them right now for Clemson. North Carolina, much better second half, leads Wake Forest 51-44. Yeah, Shaq would he would go in the top 10, I feel like also. I will put Shaq in there too. So he will be in the top 10 with Bird, I feel like. Georgia leading by 1 against Kentucky, 43-42 to score, 12.5 left to go. Kentucky really in trouble, losing against Georgia. That means they're going to have to win the conference tournament to get into the NCAA tournament. So that does not look good for Kentucky. Wisconsin up against Northwestern, 23-15 for college basketball. Providence leading Creighton 50-39. Providence playing desperate. They got to win this game to save their tournament hopes alive. That will be a big one. Coming off a week plus a rest for Providence. By the way, Rhode Island choked a 17-point lead and lost to Duquesne today, 71-69. VCU choked a double-digit lead against St. Bonaventure. St. Bonaventure, watch out for them. Crushed VCU in the second half, 45-14, where the Bonnies won 70-54. St. Bonaventure was trailing by 15 at halftime. The score was 40-25. That is crazy. So yeah, St. Bonaventure, that team could potentially be a bracket buster. All depends. Wow, I'm looking at Providence right now. They're doing it with David Duke. They're a leading scorer with only 7 points. Against Creighton, they lead by 13. The reason why Nate Watson is just eating, it looks like, in the post. He's got himself 19 points for Nate Watson. Wow. Yo, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell. A lot of great players. So yeah, Kemba's been awesome here in this first half. Drilled down 5 3-point shots. Right off the bat, hit 2 quick 3-point shots. And these two teams, good old-fashioned rivalry with Celtics versus Sixers, it has lived up to its hype. And I am so glad that ESPN has put this game on for national TV, not once, but twice this week in the span of 2 days. They put these two teams playing against each other. Both of these teams will play again on Friday, and I'll be covering that game. When Drew Brees looked at the Superdome, he's going to retire. Yes, I agree he's going to retire. So, so Phillip Rivers retired earlier today. So, yeah, it was... We kind of, like, figured out that he was going to retire or so, determining what happened during his last playoff game when he lost against Buffalo. But no matter what, Phillip Rivers, he had a great career no matter what, though. And, yeah, Drew Brees is definitely going to retire, I feel like. Kwame Brown, top 6. Kentucky took on, it was Morehead State, their opening game. So that was the only mid-major that Kentucky played against was Morehead State. Kentucky lost to Notre Dame. They were down by a bunch in the first half. They did come back, but they did lose by 1. But Notre Dame's really struggled this year. They're at the bottom of the ACC. There's a point-shaving game yesterday afternoon in college. UNC Wilmington and Towson. Betters beware. Oh boy. Yeah, Kentucky was supposed to play Detroit Mercy. That game got postponed. It got postponed twice, actually, so that game never happened. Because Coach Cal's son, Brad, plays on Detroit Mercy. And that game just never happened. Other than that, Kentucky's easiest game was a win against Morehead State in their season opener. Their second easiest game they're playing right now against Georgia, and they are losing against Georgia. Either Georgia or Notre Dame. They lost by 1 against Notre Dame. Oh, also Vanderbilt. I forgot to put Vanderbilt. They won against Vanderbilt by 3. But yeah, Kentucky losing against Georgia, who's 1-4 in the conference, 47-43 to score, with 11 minutes left to go. UNC Wilmington down by 13, 3.5 left to go in the game, then shot 10 free throws in the next 20 seconds. No lie, wow, to hit the over. That's insane, wow. I remember that ending we had back on Monday night, Kansas versus Baylor. Kansas just jacked up a random 3 right at the buzzer, and they got it. Breeze Rivers and Big Ben all retiring for Donovan McCrabb's prediction. Yeah, Big Ben right now, it looks like he's washed up. So he should probably retire for Big Ben. He just doesn't look like himself anymore. Joel Embiid eating away in this game, going to the free throw line. 22 points for Embiid. 13 by Tobias Harris. And then 10 off the bench by Shake Milton. Bills got 500 on Auburn. Oh boy. Hopefully I steer you in the correct direction tonight, man. And hopefully you're able to cash it in, bud. I really do hope so, because by the rate that Arkansas has been playing, I haven't been buying Arkansas lately. So that game's going to tip off in about a half an hour, and Auburn looks completely changed with Sharif Cooper as of late. They've won 2 conference games in a row after starting out 0-4. Scoreboard update here. Number 10, Wisconsin in college. We'll go college, then we'll go NBA. Wisconsin leading Northwestern 31-20. Number 8, Houston destroying Tulsa the second time around. 29-9 the score there, with about 8 minutes left to go before halftime. Georgia leading Kentucky 49-46. North Carolina in a tight game up against Wake Forest. 9.5 left to go. UNC by 2, 55-53. If they lose against Wake Forest, they're done. They are done from the bracket for UNC. They would have to win at large. If they lose a home game tonight against Wake Forest, they are automatically done from the tournament. You have to win the ACC downright and get past Florida State and Virginia Tech in order to get there for UNC. 68-46 the score. Georgia Tech crushing Clemson. That's another team on the downswing that Clemson might not even make the tournament. Providence leading Creighton 54-43. 11.5 left to go there. Scoreboard finishes for tonight. St. Bonaventure trail by 15 at halftime. They outscored VCU in the second half 45-14. St. Bonaventure wins 70-54 as they get a record of 7-1. Rhode Island choked a 17-point lead in the first half against Duquesne, only to lose 71-69. Duquesne won at home. Winthrop 15-0. In college basketball. Won again today against Presbyterian, 78-66. The reality is, Winthrop could potentially be another undefeated team entering the tournament this season. So yeah, crazy upsets today potentially. Winthrop could possibly go into the tournament undefeated. Gonzaga definitely looks like they can go into the tournament undefeated. There's Drake. Drake has an opportunity too. Siena. Siena plays in the MAAC. They're by far the best team in that conference. It's not even close. And Siena's undefeated too. So We take a look at the NBA right now tonight. Scores of these games. Cavs extending, leading the Brooklyn Nets 68-62. Wow, what an offensive game here. Third quarter. Mavs lead the Pacers 78-74. Pistons up against the Hawks 45-42. Heat and Raptors tied up at 49. Magic lead the T-Wolves 22-18. Yeah, Providence up by 11. Just got to keep on sustaining that lead and bring that momentum into their next game against Villanova, bud. Yeah, Kansas's bank shot. That was huge there. Do I think Big Ben will retire? I'm going to say yes there. I think regarding the circumstances, I think this is going to be it for Big Ben. Kyrie and James Harden turned over the ball 8 times. Wow. And Cleveland leads by 6. Oh, my. I'm just going to see what the shot distribution is in that game. So let's see. I'm going to open this up. KD's taking 10 shots, 4 for 10. He's having like an off game tonight, though, for KD. He's the number 2 scorer, though. So 15 points by KD. Kyrie, 8 for 13. 17 points by Kyrie. And then James Harden is 1 for 4. He has only taken 4 shots from the floor by Harden. Has only scored 5 points. Wow. Alright, so here we go. Right back for the second half, everybody. If you guys are new out on the stream, spike the thumbs up. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Here we go. Back for the third quarter of basketball action. Boston by 3, and they get the basketball as well. Smart. Dribbles at the free throw circle. Moves it out to Jaylen Brown. On the court here for the Celtics. Smart, Brown, Jeff Teague out there, Tristan Thompson, and Grant Williams. 3-point shot. No good. Hit the front rim by Boston. There was a foul, though. Looks like it's going to be on Grant Williams, I believe. Kemba will start from the... So he'll sit from the bench here to start off the third quarter. Is there still a chance that Kentucky makes the tournament if they don't win the conference title? No. Most likely not. They're going to have to go... They're going to have to lose just one more. They can only lose one more game after that one. But that loss against Georgia hurts because Georgia's at the bottom of the conference. They'd have to be Alabama. They'd have to win their games against Alabama, Tennessee, Missouri, and they'd have to win the rest of the way basically. That loss would sting against Georgia, so that's why. So that would push Let's see. There's a foul here. It's gonna be Philly got the shot too, so count the bucket and the foul. And Embiid will go to the line, shoot 1. He's been at the free throw line plenty of times today. That one ties it up at 61. Okay, so Kentucky leading Georgia. Kentucky's got 8 losses. Yeah, so they can only afford 9 losses before the tournament. So they would have to go undefeated the rest of the way to make it in. They wouldn't make it into the tournament with 10 losses, and that includes if they lose. Say if they win the rest of their regular season conference games, and then they lose in the SEC tournament title, that wouldn't be enough. They would have to win the tournament title. So it's winning the tournament title now for Kentucky. 11-12 left to go here. 61 even in this game. Celtics will get the inbounds. At the top of the key, Thompson hands it off to Jaylen Brown, guarded by Simmons. Spin move around him. Brown takes the jumper over Embiid. No good off the back rim. Rebound, Danny Green. Sixers have it. 11 minutes left to go. Philadelphia at the right wing. Shot fake here. Maxey back outside. That will be a 3 by Harris. No good off the mark. Rebound back to Boston. 10:50 left to go. Driving inside. Brown lost the basketball. It's going to be stolen away by Ben Simmons. Here they go. In transition, a 3-on-2. Back outside of Green. Takes the 3. Catch and shoot. Got it. From the left wing, Philly with a lead by 3. So Philadelphia, quick start here right off the bat in this one with a 6-0 run to start it off. Reverse-handed layup goes down by Marcus Smart for 2. 64-63. How many games are college basketball teams playing? It all depends on the team or so. It all depends on the conference for either 18 to 20 games, what they have set up for the conference. And all depends what they had for the non-conference. So probably around, for some of the teams, it could be like 25. For like an ACC team or a Big Ten team, it could possibly be 25, depending who you got on the non-conference slate. As Teague lost control of the basketball, poked away by Ben Simmons. One man, a beat with a big jam. Cut around Teague right there. Teague with a turnover, and Simmons made him pay. Philly by 3. Lakers, Bucks tomorrow. So that's the stream tomorrow. Lakers versus Bucks. So yeah, around 25 games. Unless you're like a mid-major, like the Patriot League or America East, where like Vermont's only playing, I think like around like 16 games or 18 games. Patriot League's around like I don't know what the actual game numbers are for the Patriot League, but I feel like there's around like 16 games this year. Jumper. Good for 2 by Boston by Smart. 1 point game. 9:20 left to go. Marcus Smart with 12 points. Pass inside underneath to Embiid. Backs his way, turnaround jumper on Thompson, and Tristan Thompson will pick up a personal foul here. That's going to be Tristan Thompson's third personal. He picks up Grant Williams in trouble as well with 4 personals. Yes, so, yeah, this is supposed to be fielding, it's supposed to be the field of 68. So, yeah, the 64 field for the first round, 68 in total when you add in those playing games there, like what they have the random playing games. So 16 versus 16, they usually do those random playing games. All of it, though, is in Indianapolis, in like a bubble, at all different arenas, like in Indianapolis or outside Indianapolis. I know Purdue at Mackey Arena is supposed to be one of the hosts. Also, Indiana's home court is going to be one of the host gyms, and also Butler at Hinkle Fieldhouse. First free throw good at the line by Philly. They get fouled underneath. But yeah, I saw the schedule yesterday. It's kind of sad though. They pushed back the March Madness start to the first round. It usually starts on Thursday for the first round. They pushed it back one day to Friday. So that's a new thing if you guys are just hearing this the first time. So March Madness first round now is Friday and Saturday. The round of 64. Instead of Thursday and Friday, it's now Friday and Saturday. And I think the Elite 8 is on Monday and Tuesday. Second free throw good, 68-65. 9 minutes left to go. Smart with the ball. He's going to move it out to Jaylen Brown. Catch and shoot 3. Takes it, knocks it down. It's tied up here, folks, in this one. If you guys are new on the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe here. Jaylen Brown with 15. Second leading scorer for the Celtics behind Kemba Walker now with 17. Philadelphia has in the tie game. At the right wing, Embiid passes underneath Simmons. Back outside to Green. Takes the catch and shoot 3. Missed it. A rebound by Thompson here for Boston. Tristan Thompson passes up the court to Jaylen Brown. Dribbles to the top here. Brown moves it out to Smart. At the right wing, 8.5 left to go. Smart around the screen, able to dribble here, free throw circle, jumper, takes it over Embiid, no good off the back iron, tipped around. Oh, Tristan Thompson came up with a board here, but refs are going to call a personal foul. A rebounding foul picked up by Danny Green. Clock will stop with 8:22. Yeah, some teams will only end up playing like 18 games. Hey, what's good, Vaughn? Welcome to the stream. No problem, man. Of course, Vaughn. Yeah, St. Louis, DePaul under 15 games. Bet on that. St. Louis has been in a pause for like a month, and they're the best team in the A10 this season. Inside, Celtics no good, too high off the glass there. Rebound by Philly. They have it at the right baseline. Philly now with the ball. Simmons backs his way on Thompson. Bounce pass underneath Embiid, able to break it right behind the defense, able to get separation. That's good for 2. 70-68. Welcome in CF on the stream here. Yeah, that game should be a good one tomorrow over on TNT. Smart circles around the rim, floats it up, good for 2. Marcus Smart's heating up lately in a tie game. 7:40 left to go. Simmons now with the ball. Left wing perimeter. He is guarded by Grant Williams, able to drive inside. Still guarded by Williams underneath. Simmons puts it up, and he gets contacted and fouled. Grant Williams in severe foul trouble, picks up his 5th personal. And it's going to send Ben Simmons to the free throw line shooting 2 with 7:32 left to go. Yeah, the Indianapolis bubble for the tournament they're doing. I feel like they probably pushed it back a day for the first round, how they have it on Friday now instead of Thursday for the first round for March Madness for the round of 64. That's probably because they have to like get in there and do like testing and stuff and have to make sure everything's set up probably. So that's what, I'm not sure if that's the actual reason, but that's my guess why. First free throw at the line, no good by Philadelphia there. So they missed it at the charity stripe. Tie game up at 7. Grant Williams with 5 personal fouls. Going to play clean the rest of the game. Ben Simmons missed the second one. So 0 for 2 that trip of the line. 7:30 left to go. Smart now with the ball as he got the rebound. Smart dribbles right baseline. Guarded by Embiid. Double team. Passes, and that will be a turnover. 1 second here. The refs are talking about it. Turnover by, is it by Smart here, or was it off the foot of Embiid? They're taking a look at this last play. Okay, it's going to be Boston basketball. So Boston retains this possession. So Marcus Smart got lucky right there. So kicked ball violation by Joel Embiid. Celtics get the inbound. Jaylen Brown takes the 3. Blocked from behind. It looks like by Ben Simmons. Clock will stop with 7:18. Again, they're taking a look at that last 3-point shot Jaylen Brown took at the top of the key. Let's see here in the replay. Yeah, I thought initially it was blocked from behind. Yeah, that was blocked from behind. Ben Simmons blocked that one from behind. That's why it was an air ball. Several arenas for March Madness. So they've got them all scattered out around like the Indianapolis area. So Mackey Arena, home of Purdue. They're supposed to play in. Assembly Hall for the Indiana Hoosiers. They're supposed to play in. First free throw good by Jaylen Brown. They actually rolled it a foul from behind by Ben Simmons. So it's a three shot foul here as Ben Simmons picks up his 3rd personal. Second free throw, Jaylen Brown missed it. And the 3rd at the line coming up. Bankers Life Fieldhouse. I think that's one in Indianapolis that they're playing at. And Hinkle Fieldhouse too, the home of Butler. They're playing at. So those are a couple of them that I know at the top of my mind. I feel like there's a couple more that they have. Jaylen Brown, 2 for 3 that trip. Philadelphia now with the basketball back. Maxey passes inside over Embiid as he is guarded at the left elbow by Thompson. Backs his way inside, puts it up, good for 2. Joel Embiid just bruising through the Celtics defense in the tie game. 72 even. Matt, welcome to the stream, bud. Joel Embiid with 31 points. Celtics turn the corner. Brown pass over to Thompson. Floats it up. That one able to get the roll. Good for 2 by Tristan Thompson. Celtics on top here. Grinded out type of game here. 6:40 left to go. Philadelphia with the ball. Simmons moves it over left wing. Maxey. Yeah, I thought that was a clean block from behind there. Like, I'm a Celtics fan. I did not think that would have... I didn't think that Jaylen Brown should have went to the free throw line for that. 3-point shot good by Philly in the right corner. 75-74, 6:20 left to go. Celtics ball at the top here. Thompson hands it off to Brown. Brown bounce pass over to Smart. Takes the open 3. Makes it. Hits the perimeter triple by Marcus Smart. Celtics on top here by 2. It's just going back and forth, back and forth. Great game we got tonight here in the National Spotlight. 6 minutes, halfway through the 3rd. Marcus Smart heating up 9 points this quarter. Ben Simmons lobs it over the top here. Embiid back outside. Maxey open 3. He'll take it. Off the mark, no good. Tipped up. Rebound by Thompson. Puts the ball now into the hands of Smart. Takes it past half court. Smart drives. Underneath dribbles. Gonna dribble right back around the corner perimeter. Bounce pass to the top to Teague. Guarded by Simmons. Teague here able to get around Ben Simmons. Floats it up. Right elbow jumper. No good. Javonte Green tried to throw down the putback jam. Couldn't get it though, as it just missed the mark there. And Philadelphia going to grab the rebounds. Simmons pass half court and a timeout taken on the court here with 5:30 left to go. So Doc Rivers down to 4 timeouts left to go for Philly. Brad Stevens with 5 left to go here for Boston as we'll take a timeout. 5:30 remaining in the 3rd quarter here. So we'll head to the timeout. What's good, Yadav? Welcome to the stream here, man. Keep on coming back for future streams here, bud. Yeah, just so keep on being like more consistent on the streams. That's what I mean. Yeah, Russell puts out, thanks to everybody expected this to be neck and neck, and it's been a very great game tonight. Bills fan Neil, welcome to the stream, man. So if you guys are new out here, 40 people watching now, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, as well as I cover play-by-play basketball games here, NBA games, also college hoops games on Behind Eric Basketball. I don't even think that's existing anymore. Oh, wait, 1 second. I had the wrong one. Different arenas that they have. Okay, yeah, okay. Let's see here. I'm interested in knowing. I was thinking about the RCA Dome for a second there. Um, let's see, NCAA Tournament 2020. Or 2021 now. I just lost my year, so it's 2021. Yes, Lucas Oil Stadium. So yeah, Lucas Oil Stadium will be hosting the Final Four National Championship. All right, I just pulled it up right here, as we're also in the third quarter. So I got to change this. So we're in the third quarter now, not the second. So these are the sites here for Indianapolis, it looks like. I just brought it up. So Bankers Life Fieldhouse, Lucas Oil Stadium, Hinkle Fieldhouse, Indiana Farmers Coliseum, Assembly Hall, and then Mackey Arena. And yeah, Lucas Oil Stadium will be Final Four in the national title game. So they got Final Four national title game, and then I think they're gonna do first round too. They're gonna spread it all around. I think so, but I'm not certain just yet. I'm gonna be out most likely this Sunday, so I won't be able to cover Buffalo this Sunday. Yeah, the Knicks Knicks have doing just been a surprising team this season. They are physical for New York this year. Ian, welcome to the stream. Brandon Boston having a much better game for Kentucky there. 18 points. There we go. Finally, he's able to start showing out his breakout. So 58-54, Kentucky leads. Scoreboard update right now before we head back in. Cavs up against the Nets at the end of the third quarter. 87-78 the score. Cleveland up against Brooklyn. You heard it here. Pacers lead the Mavs in a really close game, 91-90. Pistons up at halftime, 52-45. Raptors up against the Heat, 58-56. And T-Wolves lead the Magic, 37-27. I heard Houston's killing Tulsa right now in college hoops, man. Wow. We're back to action in this one. 77-75, 5:10 left to go. Kentucky leads Georgia by 2, 58-56. I'm going to take a look at that Providence score in just a second. 58-54, tight game, 5:40 left to go. And Georgia Tech destroying Clemson in college basketball tonight, 78-59. I don't even think Clemson can make the bracket if they keep it up. Yeah, Bills fan Neil's happy that Syracuse won. 4:50 left to go. Celtics scored underneath. Good for 2. Sixers now with the basketball. Maxey puts into the hands of Embiid. Spin move. Jumper over Teague off the back iron. No good. Tipped up, and that's good for 2 by Simmons with a tip in. So another one possession game once again. Here we go. Celtics ball. 4.5 left to go. Teague at the top. Guarded by Maxey. Teague now dribbles, top of the free throw circle, floats it up, mid-range, no good, tip by Thompson, a rebound by Maxey here for the Sixers. Maxey will take it past half court, guarded by Jaylen Brown at the right wing perimeter. Maxey moves it over to the top to Embiid, pump fake, guarded here by Thompson, takes the left elbow jumper, and he just keeps on adding here. Joel Embiid torching the Celtics tonight. He's got 33 points, 10 for 13 from the floor with 7 rebounds. 4 minutes remaining. Brayton, welcome to the stream here. Looks pretty cool right there with your profile pic, bud. Under 4 minutes left to go. Brown, jumper, top of the free throw circle. Got it. 2-point Celtics lead. Back and forth. Here we go. Tobias Harris at the left wing. Guarded by Marcus Smart. Moves it outside. Wide open 3. Embiid missed it, though, off the back rim. Rebound Thompson for the C's. 3.5 remaining. Jaylen Brown dribbles now. Past half court. Jumper at the right elbow. No good. Tipped up in the air. Embiid battles for it on the rebound with Thompson. Underneath this last tapped out of bounds by Embiid. The refs are going to say, and the Celtics will retain it. So 3:26 remaining here. Celtics up by 2. We'll get the inbound. Peyton Pritchard checks into the game for the Celtics, going with Javonte Green, Jaylen Brown, Peyton Pritchard, Daniel Tyson, Marcus Smart. Korkmaz will check back into the game here for Philly. Philadelphia right now coming up on the inbound. You got Tobias Harris, Furkan Korkmaz, Matisse Thybulle also into the game along with Joel Embiid, still in the game right now. And Shake Milton. Pass underneath to Tice. Puts it up and good for 2. Right there. Off the inbound by the Celtics. Marcus Smart with the assist. Celtics by 4. 83-79. 3:10 left to go. Philly has it at the right wing with Korkmaz. Korkmaz bounce pass into the post here to Embiid. Double team. Moves it back out around the perimeter. Harris now dribble. Shuffles it out. Left corner 3. Thibault takes it. Off the mark. Rebound Tice here for the Celtics. Under 3 minutes left to go. Burst of speed. Jaylen Brown drives inside, and he gets fouled from behind. Thibault picks up the personal. Jaylen Brown going to shoot 2 here at the charity stripe. Embiid was questionable at game time. Was the question whether or not he would score 40. Too funny here. He is right on pace to score that tonight. He's got 33 here by Joel Embiid. He is just torching the Celtics tonight. So we go in another timeout. Great game, really living up to its hype. 2:53 left to go in the third. Daniel Tice delivering off the bench today with 15. Providence by 5 right there. Tight game it's getting between Providence and Creighton, but good to see PC still out in front. Providence now leading 65-59. 3:50 left to go. Are there going to be fans for the tournament? No, it's I don't think so. It's going to be all in a bubble, I believe. So no fans for the NCAA tournament. Georgia Tech crushing Clemson tonight in college hoops, 82-62 right now in this timeout. North Carolina going to survive, looks like, against Wake Forest, barring any miracle comeback, 75-65, 2.5 remaining. Kentucky leading Georgia, 62-59. Very tight game. Dude Durham took Celtics and also the Cavs in the money line in his plus 900 parlay here, so he's going out for the Celtics. They've been up. It's a tight game. Houston in college basketball destroying Tulsa, 45-19. Wisconsin up against Northwestern, 41-34. What's good from Hong Kong? Hardy, welcome to the stream. I remember you back from the NBA playoffs here. Welcome to the stream once again, man. NBA scoreboard update right now. First of all, if you guys are new on the stream, I cover NBA games, also college hoops games for play-by-play. Make sure to spike that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Helps out a ton with this video as well. And ring that notification bell as well. We also got a Discord out there, Twitter, as well as my Behind the Arc basketball merchandise. I posted in the merchandise link. I also pinned it in this chat. It's also in the description of this video. Those two links, the Discord and the Twitter, along with the merchandise as well, are posted in the video description here. So Cleveland extending up by 11 against Brooklyn. 96-85 to score. Cleveland leads. Dallas in a tight game. That's a great game tonight too. Dallas leads it 99-94. Trey Burke just made a 3-point shot right there. Porzingis with a double-double, 25 and 10. Pistons. They are gaining right now on the Hawks. That game was tight, but Pistons able to deliver 63-49. Detroit up against Atlanta with 9:10 left to go in the third. Tight game. Raptors by 1 against the Heat, 63-62 with 9:40 left to go in the third quarter. And Minnesota leading Orlando tonight, 39-28. This game, we got 2:53 remaining third quarter. Joel Embiid eating away down low in the post. 33 points for Embiid, going to the free throw line on multiple occasions. Kemba Walker, the leading scorer, 17 points in just 12 minutes. Jaylen Brown, actually the leading scorer, 21 points in 23 minutes. But Kemba Walker's been really efficient. Only played 12 minutes, scored 17 points. I actually didn't know that, Vaughn. Wow, so Lucas Oil Stadium is going to have two courts. I actually did not know that for the NCAA tournament. So Jaylen Brown got fouled before the timeout. He heads to the free throw line. First shot, it's no good. Hit the front rim by Brown. Second shot, that's good here after the timeout. So we are back in here after the timeout, 84-79 to score. Boston going to get the steal. Right back, Marcus Smart leads to a layup right there for 2. Celtics extending now, 2.5 left to go. Welcome in, Dyer. Appreciate it, bud, for stopping on by. Hope all is well, man. Philadelphia has the basketball. Deep 2, jumper. No good. Tobias Harris missed it. Rebound here by Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. 2:15 remaining. Boston takes it past half court. Jaylen Brown passes inside the Tice. Shot fake, watch out. In the key. Good for 2 right there. Underneath by Daniel Tice. Celtics extending. 2 minutes left to go. Part of a 9-zip run, getting hot as of late. Philadelphia moves it over left wing into the hands of Thibault. Passes over here to Embiid. He is guarded by Tice at the left elbow. Embiid having a massive game tonight with 33 points. Embiid drives inside, puts it up, contact, and a foul. Count the bucket. Embiid gonna go to the free throw line and shoot one. Wow. 35 by Embiid. What's good, Jason? Welcome to the stream here, man. Hope all is going well, brother. Jason joining in with the Celtics getting hot right in this game. Jaylen Brown leading the way, 22 for the Celtics, 19 by Marcus Smart, 17 by Kemba, and only 12 minutes today that he played. He is yet to play in the second half, and 17 off the bench by Daniel Tice. Joel Embiid just eating away, hits the free throw. He's got himself 36 points, 11 for 15, shooting from the floor, 13 for 15 at the free throw line in a 6-point game. 1:45 left to go. Celtics have it. Top of the key, Jaylen Brown flings it out to Javonte Green. He'll take a deep jumper. No good off the mark. Tipped up. Rebound by Simmons here for Philly. Pass up ahead of the pack. Korkmaz. Oh, man. What a slam. That's going to be a late foul, I believe, by Javonte Green. Korkmaz with a hard fall right there underneath. A reverse-handed jam. 4-point game. In transition. Off the rebound. Simmons with a vision pass up the court to Korkmaz and just reverse jams it backwards right there. Whoa. Holy smokes. So Korkmaz was fouled in transition by Javonte Green. Peyton Pritchard now checks into the game for the Celtics. 4-point Boston lead. What's good, Aaron? Welcome to the stream, bud. Favorite player all time, that's Paul Pierce. Korkmaz here to see if he can put it to a one-possession game. 1:33 left to go before the end of the third. Korkmaz here shooting one at the line. Well, welcome back, Aaron, out onto the stream here once again. So we got Aaron and Warren out here for the second day, part of the member squad out on the stream. That free throw is good. 3-point game, 1:30 left remaining. Peyton Pritchard bounce pass top of the key to Tice. Tice dribbles to the left wing. It's going to be into the hands here of Jaylen Brown now. Brown, turnaround jumper over Simmons. Got it. Difficult shot. Hits it by JB. Celtics by 5. 1:10 left to go before the end of the third. Philly has it with Simmons. Moves it around the perimeter. Korkmaz. Guarded by Javonte Green. Takes the three. There's contact. That's going to be a foul, I believe, in his shooting motion, too. Javonte Green, 2 critical fouls here in this game right now. They got to sub him out. He's picked up 2 critical fouls. Just cannot stay with his man. Now the question will be whether that was before the shot or in the shooting motion. That's the question now. So we're going to see it. It was in the shooting motion. So that means 3 shots here by Korkmaz at the line. First shot, no good. Missed it at the free throw line. It's going to be... Oh, it's only 2. Okay, so they're in the bonus now, actually. So it's only 2 free throws. So that's a late bonus here. So Philly is in the bonus right now. So that was just 2 free throws. It was actually before the shot. It appeared to be on the screen set before as he dribbled around it. Celtics by 4 here to get the basketball, 90-86. 50 seconds left to go. Kemba, as he plays for the first time here in the second half. He's only played 12 minutes today. Pass just over the fingertips there, out of bounds. So he was looking underneath right there. Kemba knew it. He said it was on him. Turnover Celtics. Ball goes back over to Philly. 50 seconds left to go. So he was looking for Javonte Green at the left baseline too. So Green is still out there. Celtics going small here to close out the end of the third. Jaylen Brown going to check out of the game. Peyton Pritchard is on the court here for Boston. Celtics going really small. Semi Ojeleye, Peyton Pritchard, Kemba Walker, Daniel Tice, Javonte Green still out there. Watch out. Ben Simmons drives inside. Try to go in for the slam dunk. But they're going to call an offensive foul right there by Philly. Pushing off inside. Ben Simmons guarded by Javonte Green. Oh, yeah. Simmons just pushed off on Green. And Ben Simmons got called for the offensive foul. Celtics have it back. Kemba drives inside. Floats it up. Good for two by Kemba. What the burst of speed right there by him. His knee looks alright. Looks good right now. 30 seconds left to go. 6-point Celtics lead. Before the end of the third. Philly basketball. Slowing it down with Simmons. Simmons guarded by Ojale. At the top of the key here. Simmons looks to pass it. Moves it out right wing to Korkmaz. Right corner guarded by Tice. Moves it over. Simmons cuts inside. Receives the basketball. Contact. And again, a foul. And it's going to be on... It's going to be on Philadelphia. Ben Simmons again. He received the pass. Semi Ojale right there underneath with 13.6 left to go, and Ojale took the charge. So offensive foul by Ben Simmons. Ball go back to Boston with 13.6 left to go. That's the 5th personal by Ben Simmons. He has really struggled tonight. Only 9 points today by Ben Simmons. 5 personal fouls. Simmons 2 for 5 from the floor. 10 seconds left to go before the end of the third. Kemba now with the ball. Takes it past half court. Celtics by 6. Kemba dribbles. Top of the key. Open. Takes the 3. No good. Rattled out. Tipped up. Rebound. Danny Green. Full court shot won't count though. Late after the buzzer. And we got 12 minutes to decide this one. 92-86 at the end of the third. No Jason Tatum. He could possibly be coming back for Friday. And the Celtics, we'll see if they can close it out in this game tonight here, folks, as we got 12 minutes of basketball remaining, unless we go into extra time. What a game. It's been a tight one all night long here. If you guys are new on the stream, spike the thumbs up. Hitting that like helps out this video a ton. Hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. So the third changes over to the fourth. Okay, we're going to take a look at scoreboard updates. College basketball games ending right now. Providence leads Creighton, minute 19 left to go, 67-63. Very tight game. We know the situation. Hopefully Providence learns from their mistakes and doesn't choke this one out. Georgia Tech won today against Clemson. Clemson ain't for real. Bye-bye top 25. Lost against Georgia Tech. Got pounded today by 18, 83-65. North Carolina winners. Their season stays alive if they want to be part of the bracket. Did not suffer a bad loss tonight. Won against Wake Forest 80-73. Georgia beat Kentucky by 1. Kentucky's going to have to win the SEC tournament to get into the NCAA tournament now. They just lost to one of the worst teams in the conference against Georgia on the road 63-62. Ouch. Houston crushing Tulsa at half, 45-19. Wisconsin up against Northwestern, 41-34. Yep, Clemson's so overrated. I don't even think. Welcoming Bradley Allen to the stream here, man. Once again, I don't even think they're going to make it to the tournament. Honestly. I really don't think they're going to make it to the tournament for Clemson. Northwestern was ranked like 2 weeks ago. They're not even close to being in the tournament right now. St. Joseph's George Mason in overtime. 2 minutes left to go. George Mason leads at 76-72. Providence Creighton. Oh boy, Creighton with a 2-point game now. Providence leads 67-65. 35-foot three-pointer. That's ridiculous. James Harden just made. Let's see. Mavs lead the Pacers 110-100. Cavs up against the Nets 107-105. 4:12 left to go in that game. And Pistons up against the Hawks 75-63 tonight. Magic getting destroyed by the T-Wolves. Minnesota leads at 51-33. Raptors up against the Heat 72-69. So those are scoreboard updates. What's going on throughout the NBA currently at this moment. Georgia inbounded underneath their basket, down 1 with 3.6 seconds, made a reverse-handed layup, 1.4 seconds remaining. Kentucky had to heave a full-court shot up to win, and Georgia won. So yeah, Creighton has put it to a 2-point game against Providence. And actually, Providence just hit a 3. 24 seconds left to go. I ain't cheering until they close it out, knowing what happened against Xavier. Providence needs a win, especially against a top 15 team. Creighton isn't even a top 15 team. 70-65, Providence with 24 seconds. Yeah, I heard. That's ridiculous. Georgia beat Kentucky. Unbelievable. Yeah, so Kentucky's going to have to win the SEC tournament title to get there. That's the only way they can get there. No matter if they win the rest of their conference games, it's not going to matter. They're not going to get an at-large either way. So we start off the fourth quarter. 92-86 the score. Lob over the top. Philly couldn't control it. Back outside. They take a three. Korkmaz hits it. It's a three-point game. Great game here tonight if you guys are new. Spike that thumbs up. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. 11.5 left to go. Pritchard. At the right wing, guarded by Milton. On the court for the Celtics, Kemba Walker, Peyton Pritchard, Daniel Tice, Shemi Ojeleye, and Javonte Green. Kemba, bounce pass over to Tice. Open jumper, wide open. Hits it. Daniel Tice having a great game tonight off the bench for 27. Looking good for Tice with 19 points in 17 minutes, 8 for 9 from the floor. 11 minutes approaching that mark remaining. Dwight Howard, top of the free throw circle, hands it off to Harris, double team, passes inside Howard, underneath, puts it up, too high off the backboard, a rebound Celtics by Javonte Green. Under 11 minutes left to go. Celtics by 5 and with the basketball. Kemba Walker takes the jumper right in his face, no good off the mark, missed it. And Philadelphia tried to grab the rebound. The refs are going to say it's out of bounds by Korkmaz. Hustle play right there by Javonte Green. The battle after that basketball right at the baseline. Off the missed three-point shot by Kemba. And the ref said it was last touch by Korkmaz, a Philly out of bounds. So Boston will get the inbound underneath their hoop. Kemba will be the inbound passer here. Inbound coming up. Kemba will be the inbound passer, guarded underneath by Thibault. Kemba lobs it over to Javonte Green at the left wing. Green now with the ball. Still has it. Dribbles towards his left. Tried to dish it out. Terrible decision there. Pickpocketed. Deflected in the key. Stolen away here by Philly with a steal. Shake Milton. Drives. Inside. Milton puts it up. He gets fouled. So clock will stop with 10:36. Yeah, I agree, dude. Tice is a great backup center. And it's good that they've kept him here. And he's been really useful in this game today. Philadelphia's left him multiple times just wide open. And today he's been able to make those shots. That is huge. First free throw. Milton was fouled in his shot release, so that one's good. 4-point game. Shake Milton, second free throw coming up at the charity stripe. Cavs still up against the Nets here. Cleveland leads at 110-105. Second free throw, Milton makes it. 3-point game. Shake Milton with 12 points. Just got his first 2 points in the second half. 10:30 left to go. Celtics basketball. Bounce pass left wing. Javonte Green over into the hands of Kemba. Swings it back outside to Green. Takes the three. Off the back iron, no good. Daniel Tice comes out with a much-needed rebound. Sets it up for Kemba. Shot fake. Bounce pass. Pritchard. Open three. Got it. Peyton Pritchard. Money from the left wing perimeter. Kemba Walker with an assist. 6-point game. 10 minutes remain. Philly with the basketball here. Pritchard trying to go up there and steal it as Philly take it past half court, but Pritchard gets called here for the reach and fall picked up on the court. So just above 10 minutes remaining. Kyrie with a three to get them down within 2 for Brooklyn with 4 minutes left to go. Thanks so much for the update there, bud. Yeah, Creighton's overrated, man. Providence has the biggest week out of anybody this week. They're going to be in, I bet you they're going to be in Andy Katz's Power 36 if they win against Creighton and win that game. Able to squeak it out against Creighton and beat Villanova on Saturday if that happens, if they go 2-0 this week. Philly inside, good for 2 by Tobias Harris. 4-point game. 9:40 left to go. Providence trying to close it out. 2-point lead, 72-70. 5 seconds left to go in that one. Bounce pass. Celtics turned it over. Underneath. Missed their mark, though. That was Kemba. Just Semi Ojeleye he tried to get it to, but it's well wide out of bounds. So turnover Boston. Philly with it. 9.5 left to go. Sixers will take it past half court. Shake Milton guarded by Pritchard at the right wing. Milton floats it to the left corner. Thibault back outside. Over to Harris. Drives, floats. Watch out. Alley-oop slam. Dwight Howard off the assist there by Harris. It's a 2-point game now. Very close tonight. Celtics with the ball. 9:10 left to go. Kemba dribbles. He'll drive inside. Puts it too high off the backboard. No good. Rebound Dwight Howard. This is a mismatch. Celtics got to start matching up with Dwight Howard because this is a mismatch right now. He keeps on grabbing the rebounds. Shake Milton drives. Floats it up. Blocking foul by Boston. Shake Milton will go to the charity stripe. Shoot 2 with 8:58 left to go. So Kemba Walker tonight, 16 minutes. He has scored 19 points. 2 free throws here by Shake Milton for the chance to tie. First one, got it. 97-96. 8:58 remaining. If you guys are new on the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe here, folks. And a great matchup going down here. Milton, second free throw, got it. Tie game, 97 even. 8:55 left to go. Boston now with the basketball. They're going to take it past half court here with Smart. Smart moves over to Tice, top of the key. Dribbles towards his right. Tice, he's open, going to hand it off to Smart, though. Tice sets the pick. Smart now dribbles. Makes his move, backs his way inside. Smart puts it up, got it. And he was looking for the foul. Couldn't get the foul call, but able to get the 2 at the right baseline underneath. As the Celtics up by 2 once again. 8:35 left to go. Philadelphia basketball. Bounce pass top of the key, Dwight Howard. He dribbles, moves it back around the perimeter. Milton dribbles now at the right elbow, passes back out to the top here. Harris now with the ball. 5 in the shot clock. Tobias Harris dribbles and double teams. Moves it inside, deflected. Dwight Howard has it, puts it up, hit the front rim. Great rebound there by Daniel Tice to keep it alive for the Celtics with a defensive board. Here goes Boston. Smart dribbles back, takes the 3 up. No good, rattled out. Rebound Howard here for Philly. Approaching 8 left to go. Shake Milton now with the ball past half court. Back over to Harris. Dribbles inside, puts it up over Tice, rolls around the rim, and that's going to be a defensive foul. The call is on Tice. That shot is good. Tie game at 99, and Philly here going to shoot an and one coming up at the line by Tobias Harris. $99.99 for a chance to break the tie here for Philly. 8 minutes left to go, and they do. They make it by Tobias Harris. So triple digits, the first one to get there. Philadelphia. Hit me up in the chat who you guys got in this game. If you're going Celtics or if you're going Philly. Type in that in the chat. Let's go, everyone. 7:50 left to go. A great game tonight. Lived up to its hype, and these two teams take on each other on Friday. And I'll be covering both of these teams on Friday again. Smart going to heave one up. Before that, though, a personal foul picked up. It's by Philadelphia. Here's the clock will stop. That's going to be 2 free throws. Foul picked up by Matisse Thybulle. Wow. Kyrie 11 for 19 shooting. Gotta say, he's looked like he hasn't missed a beat since the early turnovers. There we go. Providence. W. Cash it into the column. Helps them out with a bracket there. Creighton. What I said yesterday, what I said the day before, they are vulnerable. And Creighton 0-2. Could possibly be 0-3. With a loss against UConn on Saturday. We're going to go on a timeout here, 199. All right, 199 to score here, folks. 7:44 remaining. Fourth quarter. What a game. Leading scorers tonight here. We'll start off with the Celtics here. Jaylen Brown, 24 points. Marcus Smart, 21 points. And then Kemba Walker, 19 points in 17 minutes. Nice W for Providence. Just got to build off that and beat Nova in their next game. So Providence, they're not going to lose. They're not going to get swept by any team in the conference. That's what they're trying to prove. Last year, they started out. They had a horrendous start last season. They started out with a record, I believe, of 7-8 last season, and they're not going to lose anybody. They're not going to lose against anybody in the conference. They're either going to split the series or they're going to sweep them. And that's what they better do against the teams at the bottom of the conference. Georgetown, DePaul. They got to sweep DePaul once again. Yeah, very relieving there. I'm so glad they didn't choke the game, bud. Really glad there. Nets and Cavs tied up at 113. 50 seconds left to go. So scoreboard update there. 113-113. Nets versus Cavs. With 50 seconds remaining, Mavs up against the Pacers, 118-106 with 3.5 left to go. Porzingis having a big game, 27 points, 12 rebounds. Pistons up against the Hawks, 81-77. Heat lead the Raptors, 82-77. And T-Wolves up against the Magic, 51-35. Right now we're in the timeout here in this game, 7:44 left to go, and Philly by 1. A great game tonight. Indeed, folks. Kyrie and KD on fire. What's good, Jose? Welcome back on the stream, bud. Right now he's tired, just finished working with his mom. No problem, bud. Cake, welcome on the stream as well. Rico, welcome on the stream, man. Didn't I saw a little bit of it. I work at a radio station, so I had to program that for ABC today because we're affiliated with a network that we had to cover it. But I had to like jump around and do like a ton of stuff. So I had to like help out other people at work too. So I didn't watch like a lot of it. I only like I listened to it more or so because I was trying to do like other stuff today at work. Let's see our box score. I'm going to bring this up in the Nets versus Cavs. 1.5 left to go in a tie game. So this game is now 1.5 seconds remaining. Wow, a lot of time just went off there in between. KD, 30 points now for KD. He is really heated up. Kyrie, 30 points. James Harden, 17 points. KD, 10 for 20 shooting. Kyrie, 12 for 20. And James Harden, 5 for 10. As we get back to action here, right after the timeout, it's going to be Celtics basketball. 7:40 left to go. 8 on the shot clock to get the inbound. Celtics go inside. They're going to put it up. Good for 2 by Marcus Smart. They take the lead. 101-100 Boston. 7:25 left to go. And both of these teams will be playing on Friday with potentially Jason Tatum back. So yeah, if Tatum was playing, Celtics would be breaking out even more. 7:10 left to go. Smart took it up the court. The ball got poked from behind, though. Harris on a 2-on-1 floats it over the top. Oh, they turn it over. Out of bounds, Philadelphia. They had a 2-on-1 fast break number there. Daniel Tice, a little bit of disruption. And Philadelphia with a bad pass just wide there in transition. And a bad turnover, and Boston will have it back. 7 minutes left to go. Celtics ball. They're up by 1. Bounce pass over to Tice. Playing a great game tonight from the bench. Hands it off to Brown. Floats it up mid-range. Got it for 2 by Jaylen Brown. Celtics by 3 with 6:45 remaining. If you guys are new, first joining in on my stream, spike that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Ring that notification bell if you like to be notified for future live streams. Hit me up in the chat who you guys got in this game, Celtics or Philadelphia. Shake Milton drives. No good, missed the layup. Rebound by Smart here. Boston has it. Looks to extend it to a 2-possession lead. Jaylen Brown drives inside. Lost control of the basketball, though. Philadelphia going to get the steal. Here goes Harris. Takes it back half court. Moves it back outside. Thigh ball. Pass over to Milton. Milton guarded by Ojeleye. Bounce pass to Embiid. Backs his way in there underneath. Embiid puts it up. Turnaround. No good. Rebound by Smart here for the Celtics. 6:10 left to go. Smart. No look pass over to Pritchard. Wide open 3. No good. Missed it. Rebound Embiid. 6 minutes left to go. What a game. Milton at the left wing. Guarded by Ojeleye. Back outside into the hands of Embiid. Embiid dribbles towards his right. Pass over to Korkmaz. Korkmaz bounce pass, kicked ball violation by Tice. Clock will start with 5:52. JJ, welcome to the stream here. Look at that Phillies pathetic out in this one. Celtics don't have Jason Tatum either, but Celtics playing that they want to prove themselves tonight after the blowout loss on Sunday against the Knicks. Yeah, Kevin puts out here. Huge win for Providence tonight, man. So hyped about that, bud. Able to put themselves back into bracket contention right there with that win. We'll see if they can complete the week sweep against Villanova. If so, they'd be the team of the week, I feel like, by Andy Katz. If they complete that sweep. Andy, bud, you gotta put Providence your team of the week if they win against Villanova on Saturday. Timeout taken on the court. 5:58 remaining, fourth quarter. We're gonna be back here after the timeout. And I'll be back with both of these teams for the play-by-play, by the way, on Friday. So, a rare back-to-back they got against each other today. And then Friday, they get the same matchup again at Philly. Tomorrow's stream, it's going to be Lakers versus Bucks, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, so feel free to join me on for that game. Brooklyn Nets versus Cavs, 1.5 seconds left to go, 113-113. Yeah, I heard about that. So Pitt now will play Wake Forest on Saturday instead of BC. So yeah, BC is in the pause now. So yeah, thank goodness for that. So that should definitely be a W right there for Pitt, because Wake Forest is 0-6 in the ACC. They just lost to UNC today. If UNC had lost that game, they'd be out of the tournament. They would have to win the ACC most likely for North Carolina, because that would have been a terrible loss. So, a quick scoreboard update here for the NBA right now. Mavs up against the Pacers, 31 seconds left to go. 122, 112. Tack on another bucket with 20 seconds left to go for the Mavs. They're going to win this game down to the final 20 seconds. Pistons up against the Hawks tonight, 92-78. Heat up against the Raptors, 88-83. T-Wolves up against the Magic at halftime, 51-35. Jerome, welcome on the stream here. He's taking out Celtics for this one. Celtics trying to close it out. No Jason Tatum. Hopefully we'll see him back on a Friday there. That would be awesome if they do. But they've got it down with multiple players here having a big game, and not enough's been said tonight about what Daniel Tice has done off the bench. 19 bench points in 21 minutes for Tice. He has been really effective with 7 rebounds. And then Jaylen Brown, 24 points, the leading scorer. Marcus Smart with 21. He's been heating up here in the second half. Kemba Walker, 19 points in only 17 minutes. Yep, no bathroom breaks. Am I a robot here? Just sit and tell the story. Just tell the narrative, basically. I don't know how I do it sometimes. Wow, that's going into overtime. Thanks so much for the update right there, Cake. So, Nets versus Cavs going into OT. And Kyrie and KD both got 30 in that game that they've scored. James Harden got himself 17. Alright, so we're going to get right back from the timeout here in just a moment. Celtics, if you're just joining us, there's 5 minutes and 52 seconds left to go. Under 6 minutes remaining. And Celtics up by 3. It's going to be Philadelphia basketball. Turnaround jumper, Embiid. He has been eating all game long inside. Turnaround jumper, good for 2 by Joel Embiid. 1 point game with 5.5 left. Joel Embiid, 36 points. By far the lead, 38 points. By far the leading scorer tonight for Philly. Jaylen Brown at the free throw circle. Shot fake. Moves it back outside to Ogilvy. Ogilvy at the left wing. Back out to Jaylen Brown here. Going to set it up. Guarded by Danny Green. Brown now able to gain space. Takes the jumper. No good at the left elbow. Tipped up in the air. Fight for the rebound. Embiid going to come away with it for the Sixers. Approaching 5:10 left to go. Philadelphia ball down by 1. Danny Green guarded by Ogilvy. Moves it out to the top here. Embiid dribbles now. Embiid double teamed underneath, floats it up, and he gets contacted and fouled. As Joel Embiid, he has gone to the free throw line a ton. And once again, he will go there as the clock will stop with 5:03. Embiid tonight in this game, he is 13 for 15 at the charity stripe. Yeah, that would be a massive confidence builder right there for Cleveland. 5:03 left to go. So Nets versus Cleveland tied up at 113 heading into overtime. First free throw and Embiid hits it. Tie game. 103 even here. And by the way, that is without... Yeah, that is without Darius Garland. He is still injured. He did not play tonight for Cleveland. 5:03 left to go. Second free throw at the line coming up by Embiid. And he hits it. Sixers on top by 1. 5 minutes even. Kemba Walker back in the game for the Celtics. The time you got to use him. 19 points. Really effective tonight in 16 minutes. Letting the threes rain down as Kemba, so far tonight in this one, he has got himself 5 3-point shots in the first half. Jaylen Brown has it. Back outside to Smart. Top of the key guarded by Danny Green. Back outside to Brown. He'll take the 3. Fade away. Off the mark. No good. Tipped up. And defensive rebound into the hands of Danny Green. 4:35 left to go. Philadelphia by 1. They get the basketball. They take it past half court. Joel Embiid dribbles now on Thompson. That ball poked loose, but able to get it back, though, as Tristan Thompson gets called for the personal, and the clock will stop. Philadelphia is also in the bonus. Oh, wow. Colin Sexton isn't playing today either. Wow. So without their 2 top guards in the team, there's Sexton and Garland. And, man, they're in an overtime fight right now up against Brooklyn. It was Kyrie, KD, and James Harden. Yeah, this game is ridiculous with the free throws today, especially for how many Philly has taken. This is a career high for Embiid versus Boston. He has scored 40. He has attempted 17 free throw shots, make it 18. He missed that one. No good. So Embiid was fouled. Philadelphia the bonus. Personal foul was picked up by Tristan Thompson. Yeah, Utah State versus Colorado State tomorrow. Utah State looking to go for the sweep. They just won against them yesterday. Utah State did over Colorado State. They play back-to-backs from the Mountain West against the same team. So they usually rotate days. They'll have a game on Tuesday, then they'll have a game on Thursday, and then they'll do it again. Yeah, I thought so. I thought he was playing. Somebody said he wasn't though. Second free throw good, 105-103, 4:20 left to go. Celtics have it back. Jaylen Brown top of the key. Moves it over at the right wing to Tice. Tice having a really efficient game. Smart has it now. Smart dribbles top of the free throw circle. Lob over the top. No good. Deflected by the front rim. Smart able to get it back. Turns around the corner. And that's going to be a goaltend, right? Count the bucket, yes. So Danny Green goaltends. And Marcus Smart gets credited for the bucket. Yeah, that was a clear goaltend. And it's tied up at 105 with 4:08 remaining. But welcome to the stream, Jason J. Appreciate Bud for dropping them by. Could see KD and Kyrie and Harden averaging 80 to 85 a night. Yeah, that would be pretty ridiculous. Philly has it. Under 4 minutes left to go. Right corner three. Danny Green hits it. That was good perimeter ball movement right there by Philly. What a game. Celtics have it. Takes it past half court. Kemba Walker dribbles. At the left wing. Takes a three over Green. Off the mark. Missed it. Oh, man. I would have went bonkers if he made that. A rebound Philly. Now they need a defensive stop. 3.5 left to go. If you guys are new on the stream, spike the thumbs up. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. 1 like away from 50 here. Shake Milton passes. We got a fall underneath. Hard contact. Tice went down. And he was right underneath with Joel Embiid. And they're going to send Embiid back to the line. So that's picked up by Tice here. A lot of, Tice just threw Embiid down to the ground right there. Yeah, that's on Tice. A lot of pushing and shoving. Tice tried to go for the flop, but yeah, that wasn't gonna cut it. Welcome in, Adam. Glad to have you in the stream once again, man. What a game. 108-105. Timeout taken on the court. 3:37. Left to go. Oh boy, Auburn torching Arkansas. Arkansas just hasn't been themselves lately. 21-8. Yeah, Arkansas is not going to make it into the tournament. They don't know how to show up in the first half. So right now we're just in a timeout. What a game here, folks, between these two teams. So I'm not entirely sure about Karis LeVert, but he's gonna have to undergo surgery, most likely, according to sources. So it's gonna take a while. What's good, Jack? Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, today in this game, he has fouled a lot in this game. This game hasn't been his best at all for Tristan Thompson. What he's good for, though, is offensive rebounds for Tristan Thompson. So I feel like it's a good pickup as like a rotational center for him and Tice to be splitting the minutes. Because they definitely needed another center in there because they needed size in their team. That was the thing. But I feel like they should have gone out and gotten another big, which could have been more game-changing. I was feeling more like a Miles Turner that I preferred over Tristan Thompson. But Tristan Thompson, what he's known for is the rebounds. But this has been a tough matchup with him matching up inside against Embiid tonight and picking up 5 personal fouls. Embiid, all he's done is just go to the free throw line. That's Joel Embiid scored 16 points tonight just at the free throw line alone. He's 16 for 19 at the charity stripe. He scored a career high versus Boston, 41 points. So 108-105, they're taking a look at this one. And that last foul on Daniel Tice, what that's going to be called. Robert Williams. He's shown really good flashes at times. for Robert Williams. It's just consistency more with him. I feel like that's the thing. But he's got some really good potential. And we've seen that a couple games so far this year. He just completely flashes. And then other times he's just not as focused as much. So first free throw, good at the line there by Philly. By Joel Embiid. They're in a bonus as well. Embiid just has gone to the line so many times tonight. 17 for 20 at the free throw line. Second free throw, no good, hit the front rim. Saved underneath the rim right there by Jaylen Brown. He gets the defensive rebound for the Celtics. Celtics down by 4 now. Philadelphia was down by 4 a while ago. Boston with the basketball. Kemba Walker has to the right wing. Somebody's going to hit a shot. Jumper, Jaylen Brown, mid-range, no good. Tipped around. Fight for the rebound. Who has got it? Philadelphia on the ground with Green. That's going to be a tie-up, I believe. Brown and Green right underneath the hoop. And the clock will stop with 3:07. What do I think's better here? 20th century or 21st century basketball? I'm going to go with the old school. So I'm going to go with 20th century right there. As far as, because nowadays it seems like there's like so many 3-point shots that teams just jack up. Like that, they're just taking like full use of the 3-point line, that they're just like jacking up like way too many 3-point shots. Like it seems like every single year teams are taking way too many threes. Like more and more and more. Like every single year it keeps on going up. Oh geez, sorry to hear that, Vaughn. Send my thoughts out to your sister, bud. 3:07 left to go. Philly by 4. And this is going to be a tie-up, so it's going to be a jump ball between Jaylen Brown and Danny Green. Sixers get the tip. They control it, but the clock will stop immediately. 3:06 left to go. And that will be a timeout. So Philadelphia controlled the tip, and Doc Rivers takes a timeout. Alright, so right now on the timeout here, folks. Alright, we got 3:06 left to go. Philadelphia just took a timeout here. Philly 7-1 at home. Boston trying to keep their first place in the Eastern Conference alive right now at 8-4. It's been a great game. I'll be covering these two teams once again on Friday. Brooklyn Nets scoreboard update. Brooklyn in overtime, winning against the Cavs. They just hit a shot right there. It's 125 to 122 with 18.3 left to go on the clock. Mavs beat the Pacers tonight, 124-112. Pistons up against the Hawks with 5.5 left to go, 94 to 85. Or 99-87, the score. Pistons by 12. Heat leading the Raptors. That's the score I was talking about, 94 to 85. And T-Wolves leading the Magic, 68-53. So we're going to get right back to action here, folks. Yeah, I would like to have Taco play a lot more minutes than what Brad puts him out there. Because he can be a disruptor, just disrupt the drives for the other teams if they're just scared to take it to the rim. Up against a big size advantage. Boston gets the steal. Watch out. Kemba Walker floats it up over the top right there. Right after the timeout. Over to Tyson. He throws it down. Daniel Tice having a great game. 21 points, 9 rebounds from the bench. Bounce past Philly. Embiid puts it up. Great defense by Tice. Did not get called for the foul right there. Partially blocked it underneath. Rebound Smart. Smart, though, getting a little bit lazy. Ball got poked away from him behind. Philadelphia tried to take it. The ball went out of bounds here, and the clock will stop with 2:32. Doc Rivers looking for a Celtics foul. I don't think he's going to get one here. I think this is going to be Celtics basketball. We'll see. On the last replay, but Marcus Smart was taking up the court. He was getting a little bit too lax with that dribble and just didn't realize his on-court awareness right behind as he got poked loose. Dream Reborn, welcome to Stream Man. Eastern Conference, yeah, so close right now in the standings. Boston will get the inbound. Jaylen Brown drives inside, lost control of the basketball. Danny Green going to get the steal on the key. 2:20 left to go. Philly basketball. Simmons over to Embiid. Embiid passes now to the right baseline. Harris, guarded by Javonte Green, backs his way, turnaround jumper, got it for 2. Why is Javonte Green in the game with 2 minutes left to go? That's a total mismatch. Celtics have it down by 4. Boston now with the ball. Top of the key, Tice moves over to Kemba. Kemba dribbles. Bounce past the Tice to the left wing. Open. Back outside to Kemba. Tice sets the pick. Kemba able to dribble around it. Dribbles behind Embiid. Reverse hand. Couldn't get it. Tice! Oh! Put back. Got it for 2. Teammate helping out. Teammate right there. Kemba missed it. Tice. Right place, right time. Same thing that Peyton Pritchard did in the game winner. Off of Marcus Smart's misses. Tice put it back in for 2. Minute 35 left to go. Philly now with the ball. Top of the key, Harris. Guarded by Smart. Harris dribbles left elbow. Pat kicks it out. Embiid, wide open 3. Missed it. Oh, Danny Green gets the offensive rebound, though. Over to Milton. Milton drives inside. Blocking foul picked up here by Boston by Javonte Green. Get him out of this game here, Brad. Javonte Green should not be playing with less than 2 minutes left to go. 1:23 on the clock. Shake Milton going to go to the free throw line shooting 2 for Philly. Nets or Lakers? Going to take the Lakers there, if that's the finals. So my preseason pick was the Lakers. First free throw. Good at the line by Philly. 112-109. My prediction was Boston 115-111. So that's not going to happen here, but it's pretty close. Second free throw, Shake Milton hits it. 4-point Philadelphia lead. Celtics with the inbound. 1:20 remaining here. Kemba takes it past half court. Out on the court here. Kemba, Jaylen Brown, Daniel Tice, Marcus Smart, and Peyton Pritchard. Subs in for the game right now in place of Javonte Green. Daniel Tice got the rebound, but he lost control of it. Stolen away by Philly. 1:05 left to go. Ben Simmons takes it past half court. Boston needs a big defensive play right here to get back into this one. They're down by 4. Ben Simmons at the top. 10 on the shot clock. He moves it over top of the key into the hands here of Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Tobias Harris dribbles towards his right. Double team guarded by Tice. Moves to that left wing. Catch and shoot. Ooh, Danny Green had it. There's a foul though. Celtics pick up a terrible foul. I think that's by Tice. So in the bonus, Philadelphia will go to the line as Daniel Tice gets picked up for the personal. That was not a foul. He was just guarding Tobias Harris. That was a little baby bump right there. That was nothing. And they say the foul is on Tice. So Philadelphia 2 at the line coming up. First one good by Tobias Harris. Who do I think is going to win, Packers or Bucks? I'm taking the Packers there. Even though I'm a Patriots fan, and he'll probably prove to me, never bet against Tom Brady. Kara, welcome to the stream right here. Watching the stream with his brother. Wanted to pop in on the account to say hi. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it, Kara. Second free throw, good. Tobias Harris knocks it down. Celtics need a 3. 49 seconds left to go. 2 timeouts left to go by Boston. Now down to 1. Brad Stevens will take their second to last timeout. So timeout taken on the court, and Boston just has yet to stop Joel Embiid. 0 answers for him tonight, and they better figure it out on Friday. What a game, though. Even without Jason Tatum, it's been a really good game tonight. If you guys are new out here on the stream, first timer, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. I cover play-by-play basketball games here, NBA and college basketball games behind Eric Basketball. Who do I think is going to win, Chiefs or Bills? I'm going to take the upset there. I'll go with Buffalo. So 1 timeout left to go for Boston, 2 timeouts left to go by Philly. We got 49 seconds left to go. Celtics down by 2 possessions, down by 6 points, and we'll get the basketball here coming up on the inbound. Yeah, it's so many free throws. Philadelphia's gone to the free throw line. They've gone to the free throw line, I believe, like 22 times today. They're 34 for 43 at the line. Celtics get the inbound. Kemba dribbles, bursts the speed, drives inside, lost control of it. Whoa, 1 second here. So it was a foul picked up late foul call. They're gonna say by Embiid. I thought he turned it over right underneath. That's close. Oh yeah, okay. It's gonna be on Matisse Thybulle. He slapped Kemba's arm on the reach-in. So Boston inbounds, not yet in the bonus. Tice hands it off to Kemba. Kemba dribbles, drives inside with the right hand, missed it. No good. Fight for the rebound. That should be a tie-up between Green and Smart. Oh man, Marcus Smart with a intensity right there trying to show it. He ain't letting this game slip away. 37.4 left to go on the clock. This should be a jump ball tie-up. Next time around, when Philly picks up the fall, Celtics will be in the bonus. So I'll put that up here. So it will be a tie-up. It's going to be Danny Green versus Marcus Smart here at the free throw circle. Boston circle of their court to tip it up here for the tie-up. This ball goes into the hands of Tice. Kicks it back outside. Payton Pritchard. Back out, left wing. Smart to the left corner. Wide open three. Pritchard off the mark. Missed it. Tapped up in the air. Rebound Ben Simmons. Sixers have it back. Boston picks up the personal with 26.4. Yeah, Vaughn thinks it's, Vaughn puts out, for my thinking right there, thinks it's going to be Bills versus Packers. 26.4 left to go. Ben Simmons here at the line. He's 5 for 8 today. End of overtime. Brooklyn and Cleveland going to be going into a second overtime. It's tied up at 127. First free throw good by Philly. Second shot coming up at the line. They got that one as well. This game slipped away from Boston late just because of the fouls they picked up. They just couldn't hit their shots down the stretch either. Jaylen Brown, step back three. No good off the mark. They're going back to how they shot against the Knicks on Sunday. Rebound Philly here, final 15. Joel Embiid takes it past half court. Embiid, the superstar in tonight's game. Pass over to Thybulle. They'll just let the clock run here. What a game, though, in this one. And both of these teams play on Friday, so I think very well that they could potentially split the series here. With Boston lost this game, I think they got a great chance with Jason Tatum, hopefully, if he's back on Friday. They can bounce back here. But this game has gone final. Philadelphia wins it 117-109. The final score in this one here, folks. Before you sign off, make sure to spike the thumbs up. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well in this game. Very tight game throughout here, guys. Oh, man. Just an insane game going down between these two teams. Very tight game. And just, it wasn't enough at the end. But, we'll stick it here. We're going to go into Celtics postgame in a couple minutes. So if you guys want to join me there, stick in for Celtics postgame in a little bit. I'll wrap it up in a nutshell for you guys in a couple minutes or so. Tomorrow's going to be Lakers versus Bucks, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. And then I'll be back on Friday covering both of these same teams again. Celtics at Philadelphia, Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. But before you sign off, spike that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're going to go into a Celtics post game here in a couple minutes, everybody. So just not done just yet here. Before I do, though, send out my thank you to the membership out here. We got 5 members in the channel, 2 of them new from yesterday. So big shout out here to Jack, Jason, the sports expert, Warren, and Aaron out on the stream here for my 5 channel members. If anybody's interested in becoming a member here of Behind the Arc Basketball, it's located on the Join Now tab of the homepage on my YouTube channel page there. And for as low as $1.99 per month, we have special shout-outs at the end of my live stream. So feel free to check that out. If anybody would like to be a part of members that would like a shout-out at the end of my live streams to be a part of the credit slide, as low as $1.99 per month. Before we sign off here, we're going to go into a Celtics post-game, everybody. In a couple minutes, just going to change around a couple of things here, and we'll be back in around less than 5 minutes with Celtics post-game, so feel free to join me there as I'm going to connect it out to the stream. And what's good, everybody? Welcome back in here once again. Part of the Celtics post game out in this one. Just wrapping it up in a little bit for everybody right now. But this game was just down to the wire, tight and tight and tight, and just at the very end of it, though, the Celtics just couldn't pull it out. And this one, just so many fouls, and the problem was containing Joel Embiid, and they just sent him to the free throw line so many times. And both of these teams are going to take each other on Friday as well during their next game. And the Celtics really got to find answers here to guard Joel Embiid as he finished tonight with 42 points. He made more free throw shots than he made for shots from the floor. So Joel Embiid, he made 17 free throws out of 21 attempts, scored 42 points, and he shot the ball 12 for 19 from the floor too, as he finished with a double-double, 42 points and 10 rebounds. Just ridiculous game by him today. Leading scorer for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown finished with 26. The big key, though, is that it just couldn't be Jaylen Brown in this one. And Kemba Walker, early on, he stepped up in a big way. He made 5 early three-point shots in the first half in this game. He scored 17 points, his first 17 in 12 minutes. He finished with 19 points in 22 minutes for Kemba Walker. So much indeed better here in the second game back here for Kemba this season. Jaylen Brown with 26. Marcus Smart with 25. Smart really started off struggling from the floor. I think he was like 1 for 5 shooting. Second half, though, he turned on the Jets for Marcus Smart in this one. He played great. Intensity defensively as well. He forced 2 tie-ups with Danny Green by Smart, trying to keep his team into this game. The problems here for the Celtics, though, were just containing. Joel Embiid, major issue, and just so many fouls by the Celtics here. And it happened late, and I feel like Brad Stevens, he should have took out Javonte Green well past that 2-minute mark remaining. Less than 2 minutes left to go. Javonte Green, he committed back-to-back personal fouls. He sent Philadelphia to the line, and after that, Sixers were cooking, gun on a run, and ended it with a victory, 117-109. Javonte Green, though, is not the answer to be putting in there late in games. He really struggled today. 3 personal fouls. He only scored 2 points, was 1 for 4 from the floor in 28 minutes. He played 9 minutes more than Pritchard today for Javonte Green. Daniel Tice was the lone bright spot off the bench tonight. 23 points by Tice really proved it, along with 11 rebounds. He was 10 for 12 from the floor. Really well inside with a couple big putbacks. There was one bucket too. I really liked Kemba missed the layup. Tice got the putback. Kemba showing himself once again what he can do. A couple big drives into the lane. One of them he dished it underneath to Tice and he threw it down for the two-handed flush. He looked really great tonight for Daniel Tice, and that's a big key there. Bench points, was able to bring it, but the major issue in this game was that Tristan Thompson was a no-show. Basically, as far as him, he was ineffective. He only attempted 2 shots. He committed 5 personal fouls, and Grant Williams ineffective as well. He picked up 4 personal fouls, 1 for 3 shooting from the floor. He was left wide open on an open 3 straight away, top of the key. He missed it, and those are the 2 players here. Tristan Thompson, Grant Williams with 5 personal fouls. Both of them were Tristan Thompson was minus 12 tonight, minus 10 for Grant Williams. And then off the bench late in this game was Javonte Green, who I felt like really costed the Celtics this game. But either way, they were in basically like a back-and-forth battle throughout most of it until the final 2 minutes or so against Philly. Celtics had it. They had this game, but just couldn't pull it out and get the W. They needed Tatum for this one because there was a part in this game that the Celtics looked good. Halfway through the fourth quarter, it looked like the Celtics were bringing home the W and just couldn't pull it off today. And a big reason why they lost is because the star tonight of this game at home was Joel Embiid. He completely took over this game with 42 points, 10 rebounds, and just unacceptable in this game that Boston committed so many fouls. They committed 25 personal fouls that sent Philadelphia to attempt 45 free throws to the team. And when you shoot the ball 80% at the charity stripe, good things can happen. And every single one of those points worked in the Sixers' favor. They went 36 for 45 at the free throw line and able to pull it off, where Boston missed 7 of their free throws, 13 for 20, only shot the ball at 65% at the charity stripe. So that's a wrap here out in this one. A little bit of the Celtics post-game for this one. I'll be back next stream. It's going to be tomorrow. Lakers versus Bucks tomorrow. Should be another great game. 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Lakers in an earlier game. They usually play late games, so finally got to cover earlier games since the Lakers are on it, so finally get to cover a Lakers game since they're playing earlier instead of later. And then back with these two same teams once again. Friday night, Celtics against Sixers. Once again, should be a great game. Before you sign off, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, everybody, before I go. Enjoy the rest of your night, everyone, as this is Behind the Arc Basketball.